We'll see how that one goes. It's a little bit different than I normally do. And we are here for the Green Bay Packers at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Rodgers against his old team. And we'll see what's going to happen. Regardless, we're here, we're live, and let's do this. We are 36 subscribers away from 500, gaining more and more every week, slowly building that following up a little bit here and there. So let's see. We have got Jordan Love, the future of the Green Bay Packers, versus Aaron Rodgers. Not the future of the Steelers, but the past of the Packers and possibly the Steelers' way to get a victory and into the playoffs this year. Kickoff will be from Pittsburgh to Green Bay. It is away, and it will be fielded by Green Bay at around the 9-yard line, up to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. Cuts around to the 30 and slips and falls. Hey, he's going to the 30. Going to the 30. Saw, what's going on, buddy? Packers will start off around their own 30-yard line and see what they can do against this Steelers defense, who is kind of hit or miss. They gave up a bunch to Joe Flacco, but, holding on the receiving team. So I did say the 30-yard line, which means it's probably coming back to near the 20. And, yep, that's where they're going to spot it, right around the 20. Oh, wait, no, it's worse. Oh, so much worse. It's a spot foul. So they're going to be back. Ooh, what is that? Is that like the 14-yard line? No, that's not. Yes, sir, I did. We did indeed, Saw. We did indeed. So they're going to take over. Now they're moving it. Where the hell are they spotting the ball? It's not even set. All right, it's at the 20. Okay, I was right the first time, but they were lining up weird and they had it spotted odd. All right, first down and 10 from the 20. Jordan Love in shotgun, backlined up to his left. 14:54 on the clock. Hands the ball off to the running back, Jacobs, who's going to try and push through. He gains about 4 on the carry. So second down and 4 up to the 24-yard line. The Packers are starting this first drive. All right, here we go. Second down and 6 after a very exciting. How many watch hours do you need? Oh, too much. Too much. I don't even want to talk about it yet. Gain of about 1. That was a reception by Watson. So Christian Watson gets about 5. So third down and 1 up to the 29. We need like 1,400 or 1,500 or something like that. It's more than I thought. It's going up and down, and because some of my watch hours from last year are trickling off, and I'm not really sure because I feel like I'm getting way more views. So I'm not really sure how the watch hours are dropping as opposed to gaining. So it's just one of those things that's kind of driving me up the wall with how they calculate watch hours, and because they switched it from watch hours to valid watch hours, and I don't even know what valid means. So we'll see how it goes. I'm fine with it for now. In shotgun, Jordan Love takes the snap to throw. Pressure coming, floats it over the middle. Caught? Nope, incomplete. Caught, dropped, in the hands and out of the hands of Romeo Doubs. Fourth down and 1, 13:37 on the clock. And it looks like they're going to bring out their punt team based on the fact that they are pretty far deep in their own territory. And it's early in the game. Not going to risk it and see if their defense can go up against Aaron Rodgers and try and handle him. But yeah, that was a little bit forward and could have been caught. A little bit out in front of him. Harder to catch, especially with a guy draped all over him. Why would it not count shorts? That doesn't make sense. Watch hours are watch hours, right? Punt is away. Fielded at the 15 up to the 20. He's going to cut left and get tackled right at the 20. So he tried to cut. He got about 5 on the return. Didn't get a whole lot, and that is where the Steelers will take over for their first possession after a 3-and-out from the Packers. They're like, valid means someone watches for hours. And I'm like, I don't know. That's not what that means, but cool, thanks. I feel like they're making it harder and harder to get monetized, maybe. I'm not really sure. So, I don't know. It's fine. We'll just keep going, keep trucking as we continue to do, and it's not the end of the world. I just am setting goals for myself as far as subscribers. And the more subscribers we get, the more valid watch hours we'll get. So, we're going to kind of just go for what we can control. Hand off to the running back. He's going to get contact in the backfield, but he's going to break through and kind of scoot around the right side, gain about 3 on the pickup. And there's people running over each other. And that was Jalen Warren. I apologize. Yeah, it's annoying. I mean, most of my hours are from long form anyway. But I feel like they do something different. Now they're like cutting out how many live hours. So like live watch hours don't count what they used to. I don't think. And I'm like, I think they decreased. So it's like my live streams don't count as much as they used to do. Man in motion, Aaron Rodgers under center. Second down and 7. Takes a step back. Throws it, caught over the middle. It's going to be not a first down. Diving forward, gain of about 4 is Anderson. Wait, isn't that a guard? He is not. I was like, that's like the biggest tight end I've ever seen. Yeah, because he's a freaking guard. Like, there's no way that that's a tight end. Like, that dude is huge. Yeah, that was a pass to the guard. All right, 3rd down and 3. In shotgun, Aaron Rodgers. Back, lined up in the backfield. Now shifts up, and now it's an empty back set in shotgun. Rodgers takes the snap, steps back. Pressure's not really coming. Floats it way down the right side. Caught and stepping out of bounds across near the 30-yard line is Roman Wilson with the reception. 45 yards in the air as he steps out of bounds. A video idea that should work for the remaking. Okay, yeah, let's look at that. Yeah, that's a catch, and yeah, so all the way up to the 28-yard line. I was around the 30, but yeah, he got up to the 28. Big bomb there for Rodgers, 45 yards. Under center. Back in the backfield, man in motion. Tosses it back. It looks like it's Warren on the carry. It's going to get about 5 yards up the right side to about the 23-yard line. 2nd down and 5 coming now for the Steelers. Pardon me. Nope. For the Steelers. Nope. We clicked on the wrong thing. It's going to play my own fucking thing. I'm trying to check on my channel. Jesus. That's dumb. All right. Under center. 2nd down and 5. Man in motion, number 19. Cuts around. He's going to step back. Throws it behind the line of scrimmage. Almost drops it. There's a flag down. Offensive pass interference is what they're saying, I think. I'm curious. I didn't see it happen way too fast for me. Yep. Offensive pass interference on DK Metcalf. Oh, yeah, he pushed him back. He did a block. He blocked his own guy, but it's like, you can't do that. You can't shove a guy back and then catch the ball. That's a push-off, and that is always going to be offensive pass interference. Yeah, that was, yep, that sounds about right. Okay, so 2nd down and 15. Rodgers comes out in shotgun. Warren lined up to his right. 3 wide left, 1 wide right. Waiting for the snap. 7 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap, steps back to throw. Throws it, caught by Warren. Contacted immediately, and that's going to be no gain. 3rd and 15 for the Steelers after they get nothing on that pass from Rodgers to Jalen Warren. All right, here we go. 9 minutes, 28 seconds on the clock here in the first. Aaron Rodgers in shotgun, no back in the backfield, empty set. Takes a step back to throw. And he's sacked, dropped down, loss of about 5, and that's Rashawn Gary on the sack. First sack of the game for either team. And kaboom, there you go. You're looking at a 4th down and 20 at the 38, and looking at near a 50-yard field goal-ish, 50 to 55-yarder for Boswell, who is more than capable of hitting it from that distance. Kick is up 56 yards, and it is good. So the Steelers take a 3-0 lead over the Packers here early in the first quarter. What the heck is going on? What'd I do? Why can't I do this? Oh, I'm screwing up my scoreboard because I'm bad at using this program sometimes. There we go. All right, fixed it all up. Yeah, there we go. So to start this game out, Packers, they go 3 and out. And then you turn around and you get, what was it, 3 and out? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 3 and out. What was it? Am I losing my mind? It's showing me too much. What the heck? Yeah, no, 3 and out for the Packers. Turn around, and the Steelers, 42 yards. Most of that on one pass play, which is crazy because he had a 45-yard reception. The total drive was 42 yards. So that kind of shows you they had some losses there. And that ends up in a field goal, 56-yarder for Boswell, which is good to give them the lead to start off. Give me one sec. I did not grab a beer to start this game because I was in a rush. I was trying to get done before the game started while I ate dinner and made a short. I don't think the short's going to do that well, but you know what? I had fun doing it using a tiny little micro excavator. So it was fun for me. And if it doesn't get a lot of views, I'm fine with it. Mostly. It wasn't as fun as some of my other ones. But all right, give me one second. I'm going to go grab a beer. Apologies for that delay. The kickoff did happen. I missed that, which is awesome. But up to the 35 for the Packers to start their next drive. 33-yard line, I apologize. And that was Boswell kicked off. Savion Williams returned it 30 yards to the 33. And see if the Packers could get something going here on offense. Under center, Jordan Love, man in motion, 0, which is, I believe, golden. Takes the snap, toss back to the running back. Jacobs dives forward, gain of about 3. So 2nd down and 7 coming up. Yet to get a first down. See if the Packers can get their offense on track. All right, 8 minutes here on the clock in the first quarter. Under center, Back of the backfield, tight end in the fullback position. And Love fakes the handoff, steps back to throw. Dart over the middle across midfield. And that's caught by Dobbs down to the 40-yard line across in the Pittsburgh side of the field to 24 yards. And a big first down, the first of the game for the Green Bay Packers. And open a beer. There it is. All right, in shotgun, back lined up to the left of Love, man in motion, takes the snap, hands the ball off, run up the middle, gain of about 6 or 5 for Jacobs, 3 for 12 on the day, averaging about 4 yards a carry. All right, here we go. In shotgun, second down and 5. Jordan Love, back line up to the left, 2 wide right, or 2 wide left, 1 right. Steps back, throws, caught at the 30-yard line. Enough for a first down, and that looked like it was Romeo Dobbs again on the reception. And a first down and 10 at the 29-yard line. All right, here we go. First down and 10. About the 29-yard line. Takes a step back, throws it behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to break free up to the 20, down around the 16. Gain of about 13 yards. That was Heath on the reception. That's a wide receiver, Malik Heath. And, yeah, first down and 10 inside the 16, or inside the 20-yard line at the 16. In the red zone now are the Packers trying to drive and take the lead here. All right, first and 10 from the 16 of the Steelers. Packers, man in motion, number 85, takes a step back, floats it to 85. It's going to be caught up to the 10, to the 5, and in for the touchdown. I believe that is Tucker Kraft. And kaboom, there you go. 16-yard reception. Tucker Kraft gets in, and there is the first touchdown of the night and the first points for Green Bay, holding the lead right now, 6-3, pending the extra point. Ah, yes. You might need to actually not even edit that. I just need to record my streams, which I actually have the last 2 recorded. So I could do watching football for 6 hours straight, including the Broncos and Packers. Oh, yeah, it's a lot. Kick is up, and it is good. Oh boy, that's a lot of editing, but that's possible. We just need to. I got to go through, find a bunch, download a bunch, and be just the exciting parts from the past. I don't know, 80 streams I've done or whatever they are. That's a lot of work, but it might work out. You got to display the game, the date of the game, and then go. This is this, and you clip it together, and then you go, hey, this is this. Clip it together. It's a lot of work, but it could work out. I could do it. That could do some work. Do some view hours for me. Okay. Time for a commercial break. We are in prime time. Typically, yes. Not always, but sometimes. What is this commercial? Ah, Toyota. Very odd. Odd commercial. All right, so Packers now have the lead after the touchdown from Jordan Love to Tucker Kraft. Have a good pass there early on by Rodgers to get a big first down across and get them in field goal range, but they are not able to continue on past that, so they end up kicking a field goal, and that was their first drive. The drive the Packers scored on was their second, as their first ended in a 3-and-out. Yeah, that's a good idea. I want to do, like, I'm doing a lot right now to get more content out there, and I want to do more, but the problem is just my lack of time that I have. So I have to do kind of shorter, like, some of the videos that don't take me as much time to produce and write and anything like that, just simply because of the lack of time that I have in my life. With work and kids and stuff. Maybe there's going to be some time if I'm going to be in Arizona longer at home, or here, I guess, by myself. Field caught. It's caught. And it's going to be a touchback, and the Steelers will take over at their own 35. But I could do something. I could try and find something to create that'll be a little bit more in depth, a little bit more effort, and a little bit more time to produce. Right now, though, with my current situation, it's hard for me to give that much time into it. Just the amount of work and everything else going on in my life. But we might be able to get to that. All right, under center, Aaron Rodgers. Jesus. They're yellow, which is throwing me off. These teams' colors right now, it's tripping me out. Takes the snap, hands the ball off, up the middle. Warren, gain of about 2. Yeah, and that's the thing is doing the longer videos. Like, it's not really like I could sit and write something down. I can think of stuff on the fly and record it on my drive or whatever. Not the video, but like the thoughts. I can do like an audio recording of what I want to do, and do some different stuff. But the problem is sitting down and editing. Man, it's tough. And it's a big if or once I blow up. We're going to go with once, not if. It will happen. I got to stay positive. In shotgun, Aaron Rodgers takes a step back, throws it. It's going to be caught, and down to the 41-yard line. There's a flag down, and it seems like this is going to be on the offense based on how they threw it. It was thrown right after the play started, not before, which means, illegal shift, and that's coming back. So what was a 5-yard reception by Pat Freiermuth will now come back, and now it is second and 13 after the 5-yard penalty. That was yeah, no one got set. Both of them were in motion. You can't do that. Yeah, so you had the running back and the tight end both in motion at the same time, and no one got fully set, which means it's illegal motion. Third down and 13, man in motion, steps back, Rodgers to throw, and almost intercepted. Oh my God, that was Cooper almost getting to it and getting a pick, but instead incomplete pass, 3rd and 13. That was a dangerous throw. You had Cooper jumping in front of that thing and diving for it and almost got a hold of that thing. Oh my goodness. Third down and 13. Rodgers in shotgun, backline up to the left. Takes the snap to throw. Caught by Freiermuth, gain of about, 5 or 6. That's going to be a, Jesus, I have hiccups. Hold on, give me 1 sec. 4th down. Can't breathe. Whew. Higher than it should be, probably for the day, but as far as night is concerned, we're on the first one for this game. I had a nice big dinner and took a quick break, made a dumb video. It was fun to make, though. Punt team is out and kick is away. It will be fielded somewhere at around the... Oh, he drops it, and then another player falls on it. Oh, my goodness. Who has the ball? Pretty sure it's still the Packers' ball, but that was muffed punt. Muffed punt. Yeah, and then, yeah, fallen on and saved by his teammate. That was close to being a real big problem for Green Bay, but not so much. So, yeah, first beer of the night. Yeah, I don't know what I've had today. What was it, 4 plus, probably like 8 beers. Not too many. It's the fucking fireballs that killed me early on that other one at halftime for the Broncos game. That double shot just was not necessarily what I would call the wisest decision I've ever made. But how about this? If we get to 10 viewers before halftime, 10 concurrent viewers, I'll do another fireball, because why the hell not? I have to work tomorrow, but you know what? It's still pretty early here in Arizona. So, you know, I can still have one of these and get a good night's sleep and be to work at 6 a.m. like my usual self. Oh, yeah. Grogu, what's going on? Glad to see you. Double shot was legendary. Hopefully, maybe I can clip that later. Right now, I had a little bit of time. I need to go through that, and I want to try and pull some game footage, because a lot of times the game footage shorts, when I do those, they get a lot more views. You need some motherfucking food? Well, go get some food, man. I got some frozen. It's not like necessarily eating the healthiest as I'm out here, because some of my meals have to be really quick. So I got some quick meals for when I'm doing stream days, and I made some just toss it in the oven, chicken fried steaks. Like little tiny guys. It was little boys. And just grabbed a couple of those and some veggies and just kind of took that down. Yeah, so tomorrow, before I start my stream tomorrow, actually, let me check on the time frame tomorrow, because I'm hoping it's a little bit later. Sometimes they do those games at 4, and I'm thinking it's a single 5:15. That'll give me some time to do some laundry tomorrow and have some dinner and get settled before we do the Washington KC game tomorrow night. So that'll be nice. I could use a nap today. It's been a long one. I mean, shit, I'm going on, I started at 10 a.m. my time. It's now almost 6. So just, going on 8 hours of streaming, and we've got a whole lot more left to go. And there was a couple breaks there. I threw out some shorts, and just a full day of me being on camera. Yeah, that's their throwback. That's what their throwback is. And right now, the thing is, it's crazy. It's very, very awkwardly similar to the Green Bay Packers throwback. So it's, anyway. Here we go. Jordan Love, under center, from his own 18-yard line, takes the snap, steps back to throw, floats it, caught by the running back across to the 25, maybe 26. That was Wilson on the reception, Emmanuel Wilson. Oh, yeah. No, they're both, honestly, yeah, they are. I'm not a big fan of the throwbacks for the Packers either. The Broncos ones, loved those ones today. I love the Broncos throwbacks. Honestly, I really do. I love the Broncos when they do the throwback, the white throwback, with the white helmet, and that's what I modeled my Broncos logo I usually play. Yeah, there's a lot of yellow. A lot of white. It's interesting. Under center, Jordan Love, 2nd down and 2, snaps the ball, hands the ball off, runs right into the pile. I don't know, everyone was bunched up. If you're running back, wouldn't you try and run around the edge a little bit? Because everyone was kind of collapsed in the middle. But you know what? I'm not a running back, so what the hell do I know? But he did get the first down. That was Wilson for 2 yards, up to the 28-yard line. Yeah. And my thing is, when you have a lot of the yellow on the field, you're like, is that a flag? No, it's someone's towel, or it's someone's shoe, or it's a mouthpiece, or I don't even know. A bunch of random crap. And, yeah, just All right, just under 2 minutes left here in the first. Jordan Love takes a step back, throws it. Kraft at the 30. Oh, and he's going to break free to the 35. Oh, up to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, and gets taken down around the 39-yard line. Tucker Kraft is breaking and making moves, man. He's getting some yards tonight. He's got that touchdown, and I want to say that is that his third reception, second reception, 49 yards for Tucker Kraft. Dang. So Tucker Kraft playing pretty well tonight. The National Tight End Day. Absolutely, Grogu. Hell yeah. There you go. All right, timeout taken by Green Bay here in the first quarter. Not really sure the reason behind it, but it happened, and that's where we're at. So we're going to take a quick timeout, and that'll leave Green Bay with 2 before the first quarter is even over. That I do not know. Who does lead the league in total touchdowns? Huh. Well, does he lead the league in total tush pushes too there, Saw? No, he's not MVP. Run up the middle, that's going to be, gain of about maybe 2, and that was Williams on the carry. Taylor could have an argument. You have an argument for, I would say, Baker, depending on how the rest of his season goes. There's a number of players you could think of. All right, so here we go. 2nd down and 9 from the 38-yard line. Jordan Love, Golden in motion, steps back to throw behind the line of scrimmage, and that's Golden. He's going to end up losing about a yard. So 3rd down and 10. So the first reception of the night. Wait, what? End of the first quarter. Okay, that's why. I'm like, what the hell? I was looking at stats, and that didn't help me at all. But yeah, so Matthew Golden, first reception of the night, -1 yard, and that's going to bring us into the second quarter, would be my guess, because they're just standing there. And there we go. Into the first, into the second. Packers have the ball. 3rd down and 10 with a 4-point lead. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, so if we get to 10 concurrent viewers before the first half is over, I will do another stupid-ass shot of Fireball. So we're at 6 right now, but you never know what YouTube's going to do. Give me 1 second. I am going to stretch my legs because I've been sitting in this chair for way too freaking long today already. 1 moment, fellas and ladies. Whew. Sorry, stretching my legs. Yeah, Scattaboo with the injury. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen there, Saw. All right, 3rd down and 10 from the 39-yard line across midfield in Steelers territory. Love takes the snap, floats it deep, deep down. Oh, and oh my God. Dobbs had it and couldn't hold on to it, and that's going to be incomplete. And now they're going to try a field goal, and it's going to be a long one, I think. I would if I was them. I mean, come on. They have these new K-balls, and I feel like guys have a longer range than they did in previous seasons. And you don't see as many tries on these longer field goals. Oh, absolutely. I love watching them, and I'm super bummed. That's why that short I made, it's like most of the NFL. Kick is up, and it is good. 50. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It was short. I thought it made it. Oh, okay. Well, it didn't. So the Steelers are going to get phenomenal field position after McManus misses a 50. That's well within his wheelhouse. Oh, yeah, dude, that is like short by like a couple feet. Oh, my God, just short. Oh, what a bummer for the Packers. Oof. Oof, big oof and a half there. Oh, dear. So Pittsburgh is going to take over at good field position at their own 47. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, their own 47-yard line. 14:50 left here in the second quarter. And shotgun, Rodgers steps back to throw, rolls over to his left and throws it, caught across midfield to about the 48, and that is Metcalf on his first reception of the night for about 5 yards. Yeah, based on that injury, I think it's the way it looked is it's not good. Just no, not good. Not thrilled about it. I'm bummed. Scattaboo was like the most exciting rookie of the season so far. In shotgun, Aaron Rodgers, backline up to his left, hands the ball off. It's going to be a run around the left edge, and that's going to be a first down to about the 39-yard line. That's Kenneth Gainwell on the carry for about 9 yards. Yeah, ankles should definitely not do that. Like, that is, Jesus. That was, it's like one of those, it's like, it was the what is it, Fred Warner injury, where they're like, they show it and you're just like, oh my God, Lord, like everything, like just like, you just feel it by looking at it. And it's awful. Under center, Aaron Rodgers. Gainwell in the backfield. He's changing the play up. Fakes it. Tosses back to Gainwell, and he's going to lose a yard. All right, so toss back did not work. The fake didn't work, and it's going to be 2nd down 11 coming up. Yeah, that was a rough one. It was a rough way to, like, just like one of those things where you watch the injury, and like I said, you just kind of like, you're like, oh my God, you can feel it. All right, hands the ball off. Rodgers. Gainwell is going to cut up the left side. He's going to get more than the last time, which is -1. This time he picks up about 8 to bring it to a 3rd down and 3 up to the 32-yard line of Green Bay. And Green Bay trying to get this run game going. It's not phenomenal at the moment, but they're still doing something. Because right now they're averaging about 4 yards a carry on 26 yards, which is better than the 3 yards a carry for 15 yards that Green Bay is putting up. In shotgun, back lined up to the left of Rodgers. 3 wide right, 1 wide left. Tight end. No tight end. Steps back to throw. Rodgers floats it deep down the left side. In and out of the hands. It was a battle with Metcalf and Valentine, and it was incomplete in the end zone, and Rodgers looks despondent and angry as an old man would. Joe Theismann, I didn't see that one live though. As far as live, it's multitudes of the ankle situation and like Alex Smith, and like just like The Alex Smith injury was pretty rough. I saw that one live. And then some of these the ankles where the foot ends up backwards. Extra kick is away. It's a 50-yard attempt, and that one is right on the right edge, but good. And that means it is a 1-point lead now for the Packers. But yeah, any of those, there's been a number of those injuries where it's like the ankle and it's like the foot ends up being backwards, and you're just like, I can't, oh God. Just such a terrible thing to see, because it just makes you want to, you feel it. Just the amount of, it's how graphic it feels watching that and how painful it looks. Just, no. Oh yeah, it's kind of weird. That stadium, I know, you're saying you're a Commanders fan. That stadium needs to fucking go, man. That field is cursed. It's just straight up cursed. I don't know what's going on, but there's been so many just heinous injuries, and it's it's sewage leaking on fans, and it needs to go. And I know they're trying to build a new one, but they got to figure it out sooner than later. Get it taken care of, get something started, build something that's not whatever that hot garbage cursed stadium that is or was FedEx Field. I don't know what they call it now. Maybe still be that, but yeah, the Commander Stadium is no, just no. I don't like it. And then MetLife, you got to see a lot of really screwed up injuries on the turf of MetLife. Oh yeah, dude. I've heard that it's just the fan experience there is you may as well it's you're better off just not even going, because it's just horrible. Yeah, it sounds like just about as bad as it can get. So yeah, it needs to go. It needs to be gone. Worst stadium in the league is probably easily the Commander Stadium. It's gotta be. I can't think of any other stadium that everyone's just yeah, it's just crap, and no one likes playing on it. Oh God, no. Ugh. Okay, no, sorry. Visualize that. Don't. No more. Oh, that's a rough one. Any of that just makes you want to just... Ugh. No, thank you. Yeah, Snyder's a real... I mean, honestly, I'm just glad you guys have a new owner, because, dude, Snyder was one of the worst things to happen to football. He was such a pile of crap in every possible way. All right, kickoff is away. Field at the 4, up to the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, around the 25, 26 yard line is where the Packers will take over on their next possession. Last one ended in a missed field goal. A long attempt. The wind, I guess, had something to do with it. It was a 57-yarder. We've seen McManus hit further than that, which you got to wonder, maybe the wind had something to do with it, but currently only up by 1. Yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not just yak all over myself watching someone's ankle. Nope. Gives me the heebie-jeebies even thinking about seeing that. Rather not see that injury ever. All right, in shotgun, Jordan Love, backline up to his right. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, steps back to throw, way deep down the field, and oh my God, incomplete. No flags. They kind of fell all over each other. I don't know if that was what is it? What do they call that? Where they get tangled up. And there is an injury. Uquale was injured for Pittsburgh, and we will see. There's going to be an injury timeout, would be my guess here. Yeah, they kind of had hands on each other, and he kind of tries to dive. They had their feet kind of tangled up a little bit. And so, yeah, incomplete pass. We got a quick timeout for... Quick timeout. All right, time for the second beer of the night on this game. And then there will be considerable sleep. It's only 6 p.m. my time. These games usually end around 8, as far as the Sunday night games start around 5-ish. So I'll have plenty of time to sleep and rest and maybe throw out a short or something. I don't know. We'll see if I get around to it. Like I said, if I could make this like a more consistent thing, I'll do better with the YouTube algorithm. But at the same time, I gotta work. I gotta work like 10 hours tomorrow, and I'm gonna be a real tired guy if I keep up and I keep going. I need Saw to start editing for me. All right, ready for the crack? There it is. Good old beer. There we go. Good old time. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, ASMR beer snap. There we go. Mike, what's going on, buddy? I cannot get the game. I can't do both at once. My computer, well, it can handle it, probably. My mental capacity can't play video games and call a football game at the same time. Mike has, he's telling me we got this game. What is the name of the game? Let me look it up real quick. It's in Steam. Helldivers 2. I downloaded it on Steam, and I'm going to start playing it with Mike. He's apparently very good at it. I'm going to probably be very bad at it. Maybe we'll do a live stream of me playing some video games, because, well, this channel is mostly about sports. I like to do kind of whatever I feel like doing, because you know what? It's my channel, and I do what I want. So, we'll have some fun the way that I want to have fun. So we're going to try that out. And maybe we'll play a little bit tomorrow, or actually probably Tuesday. I don't know. What's your first day back at work after the wedding, Mike? There's a chance we could do Tuesday. Oh, God, my brain, I don't think I can handle it. I've been streaming now for like 10 hours or I don't know how long. Long time. Too many. All right, snaps the ball. Hands off, run up the middle, gain of maybe 1. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9. So 3rd and very long. Not a lot going. That one pass was kind of the key. They're going to have to do something right now. Thursday the 30th. Yeah, we'll have plenty of time. Maybe we'll do a live stream of me and you playing that game and me probably being quite terrible at it to start out with. We can do that Tuesday or Wednesday. I do have to get my power rankings up, and I don't think I might do, I don't know. All right, here we go. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. Jordan Love takes the snap to throw. Pressure coming. Oh, my God, he barely gets rid of it, and there's multiple flags. That's either intentional grounding or something else. I'm thinking intentional grounding. No, that was a flag. Dude, no way. The defense looks pissed off. They cannot be against the Steelers. Yeah, he was pushed down. Illegal use of hands to the face, and that's on the offense. Penalty is declined, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 9. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, Grogu, yeah, sorry. Jokes might be going over my head right now. Sounds good. Mike, get some sleep, or don't get sleep and go play some video games. I know you're 3 hours ahead of me, so it's like 9 for you, but go have some fun and or take a nap. I will sleep when this game is done. Oh, God, I'm tired. I need like an energy drink or something. Jesus, and I don't have any. I don't have time to go get any. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I really do. It means a lot to me. Punt is incoming. Mike is awesome, and if you guys have a chance to follow Precision with a Purpose, please do. He's freaking amazing. He's a very good friend of mine. It is fielded at the 20. He's going to cut up to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, and steps out around the 36-yard line. I always like to hear good feedback. Some people haven't seen me stream before, and they it's great to hear good things because I try. It's not that I'm not going to say I'm amazing at it, but I'm getting better. I am definitely not Tom Grossi, and I will never pretend to be because that dude is definitely more. He has a different feel and a different way of going about it, but he's more polished. Yes, please like and subscribe. Everybody, like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500. I'm not going to have my hours I need quite yet, but you know what? We'll get there when we get there, and the more I can get, the better. All right, here we go. Rodgers rolls out to the right, throws it, caught across the 40, breaks through, and gets to the 48-yard line. Maybe the 40 now. The 48-yard line, the first down for the Steelers. And that was a pass to Skowronek. Skowronek? Is that right? Oh, I don't know. That one's new. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. Toss back to Warren up the right side. He's going to cross midfield, and actually he's not really going to cross midfield. He's going to get right to the 50. So I thought he was going to cross midfield, but he didn't. So it's going to bring up second down and 8 right at midfield. It's been about what you'd think. There's been some good plays and there's been some bad. It seems to be more defensive than offensive. We've got just over 10 minutes left in the second, 7-6 lead with Green Bay over Pittsburgh. And you have Green Bay, and I think Green Bay has a couple of punts and a missed field goal. So 2 punts and a missed field goal for Green Bay and a touchdown. And then you have 2 field goals and a punt for the Steelers. Rodgers rolling around the right side, throws it away, caught by a coach on the sideline of the Packers. So that is going to bring up a third down and 8 with the incompletion by Aaron Rodgers. Oh, David, I'm tired. I am a tired guy. I am falling asleep at the wheel, my friend. But 3 streams in a row. While it is rough, maybe next week I do not do. No, it's McManus. He was just short by about a half a yard. The wind was in his face. It was a 57-yarder, and it was dead center. Just with the wind, just didn't quite make it. In shotgun, all by himself, Rodgers takes the snap. Pressure coming. He's going to try and scoot. Steps up in the pocket. Throws. Tipped and batted down. Incomplete, but there's a flag. And where it's thrown looks to be defensive holding because it was not thrown in the area of the receiver, and there was definitely nothing going on with him. But prior to the snap and with the refs doing this, it is holding on the defense and a free first down, 5-yard penalty, 45-yard line, and a renewed hope for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and much to the chagrin, I'm sure, of Tom Grossi and Packer Nation. That is a rough one. Let's see how egregious this holding was. Grabs, it's a call. I guess that's a call. It didn't look that didn't look like much to me. That really didn't. Like some of these calls, you're just like, it's ticky tacky, and it's like if it's real cutting, yeah. Anyway, hands the ball off up the middle. Warren, he's gonna get. Oh, he gets quite far. 9-yard carry up to the 36. In field goal range. Jacob, I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. And that's the same thing with Grogu and David and Juan when he's here. And Saw, well, the only one of the only regulars Saw was not brought by Grossi, and Saw has been my original viewer, and that's because when I started this channel, we were friends, and he's supported me ever since. But for the most part, all of you guys came from a Grossi raid, and people sticking around means a whole bunch to me because it's like I have like the 30 seconds to try and be like, hey, I'm a fun dude. Run up the right side, up to the 30-yard line. That is Warren, and it's going to bring it up to the 30-yard line. So I cannot thank Grossi enough for doing the raids. And it really, I mean, like, he does. And it's like, I'm trying to follow in that a little bit. And if I can get big enough, start doing some of the cool stuff he does with regards to like some charity stuff. My big charity thing has to do with cancer research and child cancer. And that's like some of it's a little bit personal to me. I overcame kidney cancer 18 months ago, and it means a lot to me to support that kind of cause. Under center, Aaron Rodgers back in the backfield, 2 wide left, 1 wide right, tight end, and then number 10 in motion. Hands the ball off, contacted immediately, loss of 5. Warren gets nowhere, and that was Ngabare on the tackle. Yeah, and it's like, honestly, it's like, yeah, and it's like there's things. It's like I have friends that have had kids that have gotten sick and they've recovered, and it's just, but it's always really freaking scary, and I hate it. And cancer's a really scary thing, and it's like I may have overcome it, but I get tested regularly, and it's always in the back of my head that, hey, what if it comes back? What's going to happen if it comes back? And it's stuff that you really need to fund and make sure you're donating to. Throws it behind the line of scrimmage to number 14. He's going to gain about 2, maybe 1, and that was Gainwell on the reception out of the backfield. So, and Grossi, like, after I had cancer, that's kind of when I decided, I was like, you know what, I've wanted to do YouTube for a while, and you know what, I never know how much time I have, so screw it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start a channel, and we'll go from there. And it started really slow, and it's kind of been a slow grind, but a lot of it's more for fun than anything. And having Grossi send people over here has gotten me from 50 subs all the way up to here near 500. And then there's been, I've gotten subs on my own. But he's done a couple raids on me, and it's really helped. Rodgers throws the ball up to the 30, 32, 30, or 25, sorry. Pardon me, that's going to bring up 4th down and 5. That was Jonnu Smith on the reception. Aaron Rodgers, every time he comes off, he looks just so pissed off. But no, it's I do it for fun, and for a while it was me and like my wife and Saw watching, and that was it. And then Grossi did a raid on me shortly after I started, and it got some other people in there, and that was Juan and David and a few others that have been around for a while. And then he did another raid on me this year, and it's brought some more. You got Grogu and yourself and a few other people. And there's a whistle. There's a flag. What's the flag? False start. All right, so false start somehow on the field goal. So, I mean, I usually hover between 5 and 15 views on a stream, but you know what? The chat always makes me feel better because, like, honestly, sitting here watching, talking about football and talking and bullshitting and all that stuff, it kind of, makes my day better, and I enjoy it. Especially right here, being in Arizona, where I am right now relegated for work. I don't have my family with me, and so this is like some of the only interaction I get. Kick is up, 48-yarder, Boswell, and that is going to give the Steelers a lead by 2 as we are towards the end here of the first half. I want to say just under 6 minutes remaining. Yeah, it's hard, and it's like my thing is like I try to do content, but it's like I work, if you count work hours, 40 hours a week. If you count drive hours, I work like 60, and it's hard. It's hard to get as much content out. Plus, I have 2 young kids. We do taekwondo, we have dance class, all this other stuff, and it's sometimes hard to get content out. And I'm trying to be more consistent with it to help try and grow. And since I've started doing more content, I went from, even with a Grossi raid, I was sitting with my viewership sitting around maybe a couple thousand a month. Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing though, David. Watching me in the Broncos today, the yelling thing, yeah, that changed a little bit. Today was a very loud stream for me, which is not normal. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing is like I'm a small channel and I get to interact with you guys. So like Grogu, I get a chat with you where it's like you're not, Grossi streams are huge. I mean, you get 10,000 people in a lot of those streams, and it's like hard to feel noticed, and it's not really a conversation more than you're just listening. You're watching Grossi interact which is always really good because he does a great job interacting, especially what is it? I do grocery raids only. It's a good way to spend halftime. Or I can watch. Yeah, no, yeah, you can watch my chair. It's fine. I'll be here tonight because there's a chance. I always stick around. If Grossi happens to be doing the same game as me, I'll stick around to see if he raids me. He's done it a couple times, so I never count on it, and I'm not going to say, hey, I should get it, because he's already done it, and I've benefited from it. And it's great if he does. I'm thrilled if he does. But you know what? He needs to highlight people that he hasn't done it before, too. So that's, it's fine. But yeah, it's like, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Sorry, I'm tired. my brain's real mushy. But yeah, I try and do like, you get lost in a Grossi stream because like his interaction is very good, especially like even the super chats, people talking. He's got a great interaction, but you can kind of get lost in the sauce a little bit there with the 10,000 or 5,000 people watching, and it can be a little overwhelming. And my thing is, a lot of times when I do Grossi, like when I still listen to his stream, it's usually if I'm not calling a game myself and I want to listen to, I don't know, not Collinsworth, I'll listen to Grossi. Kickoff, fielded up to the 20, the 25, cuts up to the 30, up to the 34-yard line. Decent return there. No, yeah, that's good. I mean, maybe I have my volume turned down a little bit more. I'm not really sure, but like I also have this mic, the little one here, and like when I get to when I get home to Colorado, I'm building a studio for myself, and that's more of like I do want to grow the channel and I want to come off more professional, not just a guy in a corner of a room. So I'm gonna do that. I have the space to do it, and I just need the time. Steps back, love to throw, caught 86 up, and he's going to get stuffed. A gain of about 4, and that was John Fitzpatrick, the tight end, on the reception. But yeah, when I do that, I'll probably do different microphone and things like that, and I'm going to set up my TV so I'm not leaning this way to see my TV because my camera is right in the middle of the television, which blocks my view, and I have a whole plan of what I'm going to do when I get it set up, and I'm really excited about it. I got a new desk and some new lights and all kinds of shit that's going to go together, and I'm really excited. Oh, yes. This is my second iteration. The other one got so worn out, I had to get a new one. It's one of my favorite shirts, and yeah, I had to buy a second because the first one, you can barely see the sidewalk anymore. Run up the middle, gain of 3 on 2nd and 6. That's Jacob, so 3rd and 3 coming up. Yeah, this is my second iteration of the same shirt. I found it at the same store I bought it at, like 2 or 3 years later, and I'd worn it so much that you couldn't see the sidewalk anymore. And like the captain for the stormtrooper with the red shoulder, or the sergeant or whatever, I think it's the captain. You couldn't see the red shoulder anymore. I was like, oh, I need to get a new one. So I bought a whole nother shirt. I kept the old one. It's sitting in my drawer still. But yeah, I have 2 of the same thing. One looks like shit though. And shotgun, backlined up to the left. 2 wides to the right, or left, 1 to the right. Love throws it, and it's caught across the first down marker. Oh, no, they're saying incomplete. Hit the ground? I didn't see it hit the ground, but I didn't have a good view. Did not have a good view myself. Did he? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's not complete. That is super not a pass. Yeah, that's not a complete pass. Ah, fuck it. Go for it, guys. Let's go. Come on. It's Sacktober. Grow a sack. Sorry for the inappropriateness, but that's going to happen on days like today. I'm not drunk, but I'm definitely buzzed, and I've been maintaining a buzz since about 10:30 this morning. So, judge with you how you will, and the nonsense that comes out of my mouth. Punt team is out. Punts away. Will be fielded somewhere. Fair catch at the 16-yard line, and that is where Pittsburgh will take over. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood is back to come up soon, and they're showing a oh, there's Mr. Rogers. There's that Mr. Rogers. I don't like that statue. It's a little weird. Give me 1 second. Stretch my legs. Been sitting down for way too long today, and I'm old, so let's see if my knees pop. Nope, not this time, but I still got to stretch them. Okay. All right, here we go. Run up the left side to the... Oh, that's a first down. Sorry, I just got back. I have to dig up new or... Yeah, because the new... Yeah, he's new, but the thing is, like, yeah, there's a bunch of people that the names got changed because it's... You don't have the nickname anymore. You have channel name only. David, he is a Commanders fan. And David is, I'm surprised, still awake, because what time is it for you there, David? David lives in the Faroe Islands, and it is probably, what, like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning for you? Second and inches, toss back to the running back, and he's going to get the first down up to the 30, the 35, the 40, into the 42-yard line before he's taken down. And that is Warren, 9 carries, 47 yards for his night so far. You got Pittsburgh still leading the Packers. The Packers, they got that one touchdown drive and 1:30. Okay. All right. I was thinking like 3 in the morning for you. 1:30 is different. In Arizona, so I'm going to be here when daylight savings happens, which is weird for me because the time's not going to change for me. But when I go back to Colorado, it will just be the same as Arizona now. And so it's going to be a little off-putting. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to try and lose my mind over it, but I really hate the time change crap. And shot, or an under center, tosses it to the right, number 19. That's a gain. Oh, that's a gain about 7. And that was, who the hell is that? Calvin Austin. I don't know all their numbers, and that was number 19, Calvin Austin on the reception. My thing that's really cool is, like, I have David, we have Juan, we have Saw, we have Grogu, and all these different people, and it's like some people can make it, some people can't. And like what used to happen when I had my smaller, even a smaller base than what I have now, it would be like if Juan and Saw and like 1 or 2 other people weren't there, I was talking to myself. And now we don't have Juan and Saw and those guys, but I have you guys, which is amazing because I'm really loving growing this base. Run around the edge, gain well, cross midfield, and up to about the 35, 36-ish yard line, and a pretty decent run, bringing us down to the 2-minute warning. I am fine with 5. I don't care. Like, the viewership numbers can be high, low, middle. It's great. We do need, you need 10 for a single shot. If we get to 20, I'll do a double shot. If we get a Grossi raid, I'll do a double shot for the raid. If we get a Grossi raid, I'll do a double shot during the raid. How about this? I'll prep for it. I don't think we're going to get one. The only thing is, by me saying I'll do this dumb thing that's going to make my brain hurt, if something happens, there's a chance it's going to happen. Because I did that for the Broncos game, thinking there's no way we're going to do that. And then guess what? They went and they did that. So there's, the distinct possibility that I'm fucking jinxing myself on this nonsense. They're talking about the 33-point rally in the fourth quarter for the Broncos. That makes me tickle pink. God, that game. That game. Yeah, it's great. No, it's perfect for you in football season, man. That is absolutely perfect. It's great because we don't do it for like a month, and like I think it's like a month almost after you guys, which is good for you. I just hate the fact that we still do it because in Colorado, I live right near the mountains. So like when the sun goes down, like when I like if it's like middle of like December or something like that, like I go to work and it's dark and I get off of work and halfway through my drive, it's dark again. And I'm just like, this is a fucking bummer, man. Like I hate it. I'm just so like, I love the summer because I can wake up, go to work. It's kind of light outside. I get home. It's light outside. And it's light until I do a bunch of other shit. But then in the winter, I'm like, cool. I wake up. It's dark. I go to work and it lightens up and I work and I do all kinds of shit. And then I leave and I get home and it's pitch black again. I'm just like, dude, and we're near a mountain where like technically it shaves about 45 minutes off of sunset because there's a like 12,000 foot mountain, like a fucking half a mile from my house. And the sun just goes, Here's the mountain, and the sun's just like, all right, how do I do this with the camera? I'm bad at this. It's just like, bye. It just floats right behind it, and you're like, great, I'm screwed. I can't see shit. Love it. Yeah, real sick of this daylight savings or this whatever. I guess we're in daylight savings. The normal time. Standard time sucks. Run for Gainwell. He's going to run and try and spin, but he spins into some defenders. Gain of about 1. Maybe I should... Hold on. Let's see here. I should grab the... Oh, I'm going to do this too. There we go. We won't have chair, but we'll have something fun. I got my tiny excavator. Run, pass, and dropped. Dropped by Calvin Austin. How do I get this on camera? Maybe I can just be digging on my head. All right? And just be like... Sorry, I'm kidding. I'm not losing my mind at all. When we get to these triple stream days, I do get a little weird at the end of the night, so just bear with me here. In shotgun, Aaron Rodgers. Back was lined up with him, but shifts about outright, so no one in the backfield. Empty set, 2 seconds on the play clock, 1:27 in the half. Pressure coming, floats it under pressure, and... Oh my God, they're calling that PI. Oh my fuck. There was not a way he would have come back for that. There's no way he would have come back. So that's going to bring the ball to like the 15-yard line or something. Unfucking real. Yeah, pass interference. Oh my God. Oh, 21-yard penalty. Oh. Oh my God. 25-yard penalty. My mistake. That's even worse. Yeah, kinda. That's what we're looking at right now. And right now they've got a little under a minute and a half. I apologize. They got 1:22. There was just a PI that's one of those like underthrows. Yeah, well, David's awake because they already had their changeover, their daylight savings changeover. So it's only 1:30 for him. In shotgun, Aaron Rodgers takes the snap, hands the ball off, and it's going to be a run by Warren, gain of something. 3 yards. Okay. I couldn't tell who was who. He was laying down. There's another guy right next to it. Oh, yeah. Oh, the reason Sa was not in for the early game is because he was like watching the Eagles rubbing his nipples with excitement the entire time. All right, 52 seconds, under center, 2nd down and 7, Rodgers. Back in the backfield to Warren. Oh, pardon me. Fakes the handoff, rolls to the right, throws it, caught by Metcalf, who's going to get pushed out of bounds around the 2. 1st and goal at the 2. Bad. Saw knows that one. It was bad. It was bad. I watched a replay of it, and I wish I hadn't. Ankles don't turn that way. Or legs, in general. No one likes to see an injury. That's why my short was like, you know, you have the NFC East being like, hey, you know what? I like Cam Scatterboo, but fuck the Giants. It's because everyone likes Cam Scatterboo and don't want to see injuries. Rodgers throws it, caught, and a touchdown. Oh, boy. And that is going to bring it a 15-7 game pending an extra point. Oh, boy. The Green Bay Packers have got to figure their shit out. Green Bay Packers, not doing great. And that was DK Metcalf on the touchdown reception. Pending the extra point. Extra point is up, and it is good, and that is going to give the Packers just over 30 seconds with 2 timeouts to try and do anything at all before half. Oh, boy. 9-point lead for the Steelers. Oh, boy. They're not playing well, Juan. They're not playing well. I'm glad to see you back. Juan is alive, everybody. There we go. I told everyone there's a new bet. And Juan, you'll understand this one. You were there for this. You were there for this as well. We're grabbing another beer real quick because that way I have a spare. If we get 10 concurrent viewers before halftime, I'll take a fireball. If we don't, and we get a Grossi raid, I'll take a double again during the raid. Because you know what? Fuck it. Why not? And I am ready. I am ready. Just in case. Just for you, Juan. Just for you, buddy. Hey, no, that makes sense. Oh, that's good because you gotta watch. A little bit of time to chill out. Plus, you gotta see the Cowboys get absolutely curb stomped. The Cowboys just yep. Let's see here. Do this. Click on that. Step 1 of the Cowboys fan club. I dug them a tiny grave. If you watch my short, it's not doing that well, but it was fun to make, so I don't really care. It landed in the landing area, so Packers will take over at the 20 with 34 seconds to try and get into field goal range to get this back to a one-score game. We will see what they are capable of right now. They've been held in check fairly well. That's a possibility. That is a definite possibility. All right. 34 seconds in shotgun. Jordan Love at the 20-yard line. Back line up to his right. Golden in motion. And takes the snap. Steps back to throw. Throws it behind the line to the running back who's going to get up near the 30. Not a first down, but gets out of bounds at about the 28. 20 seconds. 27 seconds left. I apologize. Second down with 2 timeouts. Second down and 2. Yeah, we don't worry about that. I don't know if they will, but you know what? You guys got to make a trade somewhere because right now your defensive line and your linebacker core is absolutely devastated. One, just, I mean, good Lord. All right, here we go. In shotgun, back line up to the left. Golden in motion, coming back inside. 5 seconds on the play clock as he changes it, and he's stepping back with 2 seconds. 1 second, takes the snap. Gonna throw. Oh, deep down the edge and caught, I think. Yeah, they're caught, and they're running the clock. Timeout, I'm assuming. Was the clock not stopped for a timeout? Should have been, if you have a half a brain. Yeah, that's a catch. That is a catch. And that is a Packers timeout, which is going to get them closer to field goal range with still an existing timeout left and sitting around 18-ish seconds. Yeah, 18 seconds is when the timeout was called. And they are all the way up to somewhere. They're somewhere. They're at the 47, their own 47. So they're near midfield. So a little bit longer, plus they have a timeout. So maybe they can get in field goal range probably fairly easily. As long as they don't, I don't know, fuck it up. Let's knock on wood and make sure that they don't do that. My new desk, by the way, that when I get back home, finally, either if it's next week or a month from now, will be made out of wood. And it's gonna be nice and big, and I have multiple monitors. It's gonna be much more comfortable. All right, Golden in motion, steps back for Love to throw, floats it, caught, and that's gonna be to the 50, and there's a flag. What's the flag? 12 seconds left. Depending on this flag, we'll see if this is gonna screw the Packers up or not. Ref just got hit in the face with a ball. That's cool. Oh, face mask on the defense, and that is going to put them in field goal range. 12 seconds and a timeout, so they got a shot at the end zone from the 36-yard line. Oh, my goodness. TJ Watt, yeah, he's got his hand basically up inside. Yeah, he just ripped it. Dude, that's face mask. You rip that dude's head down. Oh, my goodness. The Cowboys do still suck. They do indeed. And I am so thrilled that they played like that today. Oh, God, it just makes me so happy. That was such a good, fun game to call. All right. First down and 10, 36-yard line. Jordan Love in shotgun. Backline up to his right. 2 wide right, 1 left. And takes the snap. Tight end to the left. It's going to be thrown across the middle of the field. Gain of 9. And, yeah, they're going to have to just take a timeout. Timeout called with 2 seconds remaining, and they're going to have to kick a field goal to make it a one-score game. So no touchdown, but the possibility of a field goal to get this game a little bit back in control and more manageable for Green Bay coming out of halftime. Now, the negative is... I do believe they started out with the ball. They did. So the Steelers get the ball after half, but it is better to score than to not before the start of halftime. So, you give it that. So you got Brandon McManus coming out. Oh, actually knocked over my beer, but it's the full one that has not been opened yet, so it's fine. So Brandon McManus missed a 57-yarder. It was short. The wind was in his face. The change of direction has taken effect, so hopefully it's not short this time. Wind looks like to be non-effective. Oh, my God, but he shanked the crap out of that, and that's wide left. And that's going to bring us to halftime with a second Brandon McManus missed field goal. So while the game could be 13-16, it is 7-16. McManus is having a real shitty night, and that's gonna leave the Packers down by 9. That is not what you want to see as a Packers fan. Good God, McManus, why the hell? He's a good kicker. Honestly, kickers have off nights. He doesn't suck. I liked him when he was in Denver. I thought he did great. He had some long field goals. He's been pretty good for the Packers, especially considering their last kicker was about as good as Moody. And that's why they got rid of him, and they took in McManus. And McManus has been doing quite well. He's having a bad night. McManus is having a real rough night. So let's take a look at stats for this game as it stands currently at halftime. Jordan Love, 13 for 18, 146 yards and a touchdown. No sacks on him. Aaron Rodgers, 11 for 15, 102 yards and a touchdown. 1 sack for 5 yards. Jacobs, 5 for 16, 3.2 per carry. Emmanuel Wilson, 1 for 2, 2 yards a carry. And Savion Williams, 1 for 1. So, 1 yard a carry. We have Jalen Warren, 10 for 50 and 5 yards a carry. And 5 for 31, 6.2 yards per carry. So right now, the run game is definitely in the favor of Pittsburgh. 81 yards rushing to 19. And then receiving, 146 yards receiving for the Packers, 102 for the Steelers. And the leading receiver for the Packers, Tucker Kraft, the highest receptions tied with 4 other players for 2 receptions. 49 yards, though, and a touchdown. And you have Roman Wilson, 1 for 45, and then 3 for 17, and a touchdown for DK. And then everyone else on the entirety of the Pittsburgh receiving core has 1 reception. So... you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different receivers catching balls from Rodgers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different receivers catching balls from Love. And then you have a couple fumbles for Green Bay, but none of them were recovered by anyone else. Sounds good, Saw. Get some rest, my friend. He is working his butt off. If you don't know, Saw is a farmer, and he farms sugar beets. And he's in the middle of harvest season, so he's been working like 16-plus hour days every single day, or more, sometimes 24 hours in a row, trying to get stuff done. They've had tractor fires, harvesters catch on fire. Some guy wrecked right near their property, and that thing caught on fire, and it's like, just, Jesus. Yeah, sugar beets. Sugar beets. I grow those in, my the video game farming thing. Yep, like dried fruit. Yep, sugar beets are the thing. That's what he does. That is Saw. Saw the Eagles fan and sugar beet farmer. He is taking a nap, though, because my guess he is exhausted. He's about the same age as my, my pants. But, that's fine. I gotta give him shit sometimes. He is very young. Everyone thinks Saw is this older guy, and they see him. He's done a couple joint streams with me, and they're like, Saw, you look like you're fucking like 18. He's like, I'm like 21. He's like 22. But yeah, he is a baby face. So he's an old soul. He's an old soul. And he's a farmer. And how someone in the Midwest as a farmer becomes an Eagles fan is beyond my ability to comprehend. I'm born and raised Colorado, Denver Broncos fan, and then I have friends that are same area, and they're like, I'm a giant Steelers fan. I'm like, how the hell are you a Steelers fan? You've lived in Colorado your entire life. Like, your dad a Steelers fan? No, he doesn't even like football. I'm like, how did this happen? And it's like, I don't know, I started watching, and I liked the Steelers, and stuck with it ever since. It's like Tom Grossi's story about how his dad's a Cowboys fan, and the Packers beat the Cowboys one time, and he became a Packers fan, and then that's the end of that story, and it's just like he just became one for the rest of his life. It's just weird how people become fans of a team and they will stick with it until the end of time. And no matter how miserable, like Browns fans, like how miserable you get made by this team, you are like diehard loyal. And like, this is my team, and they could suck for decades. Still my team, don't care. I'll wear a paper bag on my head, still going to the game. We're all a bunch of lunatics. You know that? We are a bunch of lunatics. Bears beats in Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, no. His is Eagles beats in Battlestar Galactica, but well, maybe not. His is Eagles beats in Clash of Clans. Right? I mean, that's kind of what I feel like a little bit. Plus, it's like, you're invested. Like, you want your team to be good, and it's like, you can't be like, oh, well, I'm just going to stop rooting for my team because they're bad. Like, no, you're not. I don't want to do that. Like, you root for them when they're good, you root for them when you're bad, and it's just, sometimes your team sucks. It's part of life. Broncos have been shit since Peyton Manning left, and for the first time last year, we made the playoffs, and I'm very thrilled that they did, and I just need them to keep playing like they did today, which would be amazing, because today they just really, the defense looked decent, and the offense was just, my God. And that's not, not going to happen every week, and the fact that the Dallas Cowboys have a quite terrible defense did not hurt things either. So it goes Colts, Pats, Broncos, in that order for AFC. Two of those I could have maybe called a little bit. One of them, that's the Colts. I had no idea that they were going to be anywhere close to being useful. Yeah, honestly, that would have been that too. Like, I didn't like Deshaun Watson, and I was like, he shouldn't be signed by anyone. He's kind of a skeevy douchebag. I don't like it. And then they give him that, and I'm just like, man, that would have been like my way to be like, you know what? I'm not a fan of this team anymore because they signed this dude, and the front office is shit, and the ownership is shit, and yada, yada. That's a way to get out of it. The Broncos, though, it's like, dude, I can't really be like, nah, I can't, because like now we have a good ownership group, good head coach. They're drafting well. Russell Wilson's trade was terrible, but Russell Wilson's not a bad dude. He's just kind of washed. So it's like you can't be like, oh, I'm going to leave now because what? Because they're not playing well. That's dumb. Don't leave a team because they're not playing well. Yeah, that'll happen, David. That is perfect. That is beautiful. I love it. I love it. No way. Grossi raid. Oh my God. I have regular viewers in here that are huge Grossi fans, and we're here. We are 36 subs away from 500, and Tom, the man Grossi, rating us right now. His team is not playing the best they have. McManus is missing some stuff, but you know what? The Packers are going to come back just like the Broncos, and we're going to see a big win. And the Cowboys lost today, and I told my stream if the Grossi raid came, I was going to do a double shooter of Fireball, and I'm now regretting that I made that bet. That was a terrible idea. And we're going to do it. I'm going to do a double Fireball shot. Please subscribe. Please like. I'm coming out with about 5 videos a week at this point and trying to do as much as I can. You guys are amazing. Let's go. Double Fireball shot for the Grossi raid. It's going to hurt me a whole lot more than it hurts you guys. Oh, God. I don't want to do this. Here we go. Double. Oh, God. No. Oh. Woo! I knew that was going to be a bad idea. I'm fine. It's good. I'm good. Oh, God. I needed a chaser. That was a bad idea. That was such a bad idea. Woo! Let's go, baby. We got the Broncos winning, and you know what? The Packers are going to win. We got a Grossi raid, and Grossi is the man. Him helping out small channels like myself is a huge thing. I'm having trouble talking. I apologize. Let's fucking go. Oh my God. Please like, subscribe. Join me if you'd like to. We like to have fun. We do a lot of live streams just like this. I do some other videos. I do some video game content. I would super appreciate you guys coming to join. I don't even know what I'm going to call whatever this is. It's Beardo Sports. It's BS. Maybe the BS squad. I have no idea. But if I hit 500, I'm going... Dude, let's look. What are my analytics saying? What do we got? Oh, wait, hold on. It didn't work. My computer froze. Oh, 534. Oh, yes, baby. That's what we talking about. All right. Now we got to set our next goal. We always got to set a next goal, but 1,000's the next one, but 500. Been looking for that for a while. Thank you guys so much. Oh, my God. Thank you all. Thank you, Grossi. My liver does not thank myself for making that bet with my other people because, oh, my God. I said if there was a Grossi raid, I'd do that shot, and that was... Did not. Another double shot. I think, you know, how about this? Stick around for about 20 more seconds. I'll do a single, because I only think I have one more. I only have one. So stick around for a second. Let me go. I'm in a tiny house. I'm in Arizona. I live in Colorado. I'm working out here. I'm in my tiny house. Let's go get the last shooter of Fireball. And I'm going to try not to die during it. Okay. All right. It was a choice, and it was not a good one, okay? It was a choice, and it was not a good choice. So I said, all right, someone said do one more. We did hit 500. What are we at? 534, 536. Huge. Thank you, guys. Oh, God, we're going to do one more. David, I know David. I know. David's one of my most regular ones. He knows it's a bad idea. You know it's a bad idea, David? I know it's a bad idea. Grogu knows it's a bad idea. Everyone knows it's a bad idea. Wyoming over Colorado. Yeah, sports-wise, for sure. As far as living conditions, maybe. Depends on the area of Wyoming. If you like wind, sure, Wyoming. Oh, David. Oh, real David H. Oh, there's another David. So David, you got David and David. There's another David. He has been here. He lives very far away. It's like 2 a.m. for him. And he's been here forever. All right. Bad choices. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tom Grossi. And please like and subscribe. Watch some videos. I like to have some fun. Let's have some stupid fun. Thank you. Cheers. Oh, God. Oh. Worst decisions. Bad. It's just so bad. Whew. Okay. All right. Yay. Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh my God. I gotta change my background. Hold on. What do we got? There, let's do this. Let's see here. Let's see, I'll modify that. Sorry, I'm bad at doing stuff sometimes quickly. I'm not as good at Grossi as this stuff, okay? I'm new to the game. We'll do this. We'll do that. We'll move this from here to over here. We hit 500. Thank you guys, everyone. Seriously. Oh, I know. I got to figure something out. Thank you. We hit 500. Our next goal will be 1,000 at some point, but right now I'm just going to be happy with this one, and I am just so stoked. Right now I've been streaming all day. I did the early game. I did the 49ers and the team that they played because my brain is so scattered right now. But yeah, we did the first game and we did the Broncos game, which was just a scream fest for me because I'm a Broncos fan to death, and that game was just exciting. And now we're doing this one, and thank you so much. Like, you guys, hang out here if you want to. Grossi is the best at this. I got a smaller vibe, smaller group, and I really appreciate it. And my God, it makes me happy. Because honestly, I've had a couple Grossi raids, and all of my most loyal viewers are Grossi fans that are here, and they jump back and forth between, and we just continue the chat, and we have fun, and it's just a blast. And it makes doing this worth it, to have people just come in and have fun. Oh, yeah, oh my God, how much did I enjoy that game? I might put out a clip of me, like, just my celebrations throughout that game, because that was about the loudest I've been during a Broncos game in a while, because for the first time in a long time, the offense was not useless. And I was like, oh my God, it's so great. So, you know, but yeah, it's a good time. I put up a lot of shorts. I try to put up a couple of shorts a week, at least. I try to do like 5 or 6 a week. And I do power rankings. I do something called the dumpster fire. And I do a lot of streams, and we're trying to make it grow. So, yeah, no, there was a chance, David, that I would not have a voice left for this game. Mainly because I was yelling so loud. And my voice, I'm going to go to work tomorrow and have to talk to my crew and be like, hey guys, so we're going to need to work on this part of the building. And they're going to be like, what are you talking about? Kickoff is away field at the 1, up to the 10, 15 to the 20, tries to cut right, tripped up, and then met at about the 26-yard line. And that is where we will have the Steelers take over possession for the start of the third quarter. So let's go ahead and change this scoreboard over. Oh, if I could figure out how to type. Oh, my good Lord. There we go. All right, now we're there. Yeah, honestly, like, okay, I like Sean Payton as a coach. My one thing is, as a Broncos fan, could he maybe have someone else call plays? Because there are times when I'm like, you're calling the same thing, like, over and over. It's not working, man. All right, here we go. Under center, Aaron Rodgers. Back in the backfield, man in motion, number 80. Fakes the handoff. Rodgers to throw. Pressure coming, and he's rolling, and he just throws it away. There was no one even over there. I mean, he was outside the pocket, so it's not going to be intentional grounding, but Jesus. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I understand that. Milk and crackers will help with the spiciness. Yeah, well, I'm lactose intolerant, kind of like Tom Grossi, so if I have milk, you might see me crap my pants on screen. And unfortunately, here in Arizona, I have a very limited food. I try to minimize what I have because I'm supposed to go back to Colorado soon. Baggers trying to feel for your pain. Play. Oh yeah, dude, it's exhausting. I hate seeing it over and over. Rodgers in shotgun, throws it short, and oh my God, upended, and a gain of maybe 2. And there's a guy, he's hurt. That was Freiermuth. He got upended, and it did not look good. And Freiermuth is not what we'd call a young buck. So getting hit at the knees like that, oh God, no, I have before, and no, thank you. Let's see here. How old is Pat Freiermuth? Because he got upended there, and like, dude, I'm 40. And, like, that makes everything hurt on my entire body. He's 27, so he's not that old, but he's old enough where, like, you get upended like that and, like, you land like that, that's going to be just, no, like, just bad. Nothing but pain and just, I feel bad. I hate injuries. I hate seeing them. I have a short on the Scadaboo injury I put up today, and it's just such a bummer because Scadaboo was, like, my favorite rookie. And I was like, I knew he was going to be an exciting guy. I wanted the Broncos to draft him. And then they didn't, and he went to the Giants. I'm like, well, at least maybe he'll make the Giants better. And then he did. And then he gets, like, the injury today just kills me because Scadaboo was the funnest rookie coming out of that class. And he just devastating. And it just hurts my soul. I hate seeing that stuff, especially with a young guy like him. All right, hold on. Rogers in shotgun, 14-18 on the clock, takes the snap. No one in the backfield with him. He's going to throw, floats it down the right side, caught, and broken up. I believe, was that Rashawn Gary? Did Rashawn Gary break that up, or was that Nixon? Or was Rashawn Gary not there? That was Dixon. Rogers, shut up. Stop whining about a non-call, bro. Really, you're going to whine about a non-call. Like, you cannot... No, he didn't. That was... It should have been a free play. Oh, the Packers got away with one. They did get away with one. Oh, yeah. Well, no, but the thing is, his play style, I would have thought, hey, like head injury, shoulder injury, neck injury, arm injury, something like that. What injury happened to him was not what I was expecting. Like, he was bulldozing people like he was running through a brick wall. And I did not see what that was going to be. I swear to God, if they retroactively call this... You can't retroactively call a penalty, right? Steelers, shut up. Stop whining. They missed it. They got away with one. They can't, okay, they missed it. It's fine, all right? You're up. They got a free one. Pull your head out of your ass. You got away with some holds tonight. Oh my God. I hate whining about non-calls, especially from the players. And it's like, you can't count on that. From the 20, there's a flag already down now. Jesus, at the 20. So this is probably going against the Packers on the return team, which is not going to be the most fun situation. But let's go ahead and move this possession arrow because the possession's not going to change. It's going to be the spot of the ball. Yeah, it's going to back them up real bad. The refs do suck, but yeah, you can't, like, honestly, you can't be arguing with them while they're trying to confer. And it's like, if they missed it and they didn't call it and the play is done. Like, yeah, as a fan, I'll bitch about it. As a player, fucking move on, man. Like, what are you going to do about it? You're going to bitch at them and get another flag for, like, unsportsmanlike conduct? Rogers, you are 41 years old. Like, get out of the ref pile. You don't belong there. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Jacob, yeah, we got a Grossi raid. We hit 500. We got a Grossi raid. Yeah, and it's like, realistically, like, you're going to get bad calls for you, you're going to get bad calls against you. Everyone gets them. There was bad calls against the Broncos today. We won. If we lost, maybe I'd bitch about it a little bit more, but we still got them. And I know that the Cowboys, they're going to complain about it, and it's what's going to happen. All right, under center, Jordan Love from the 10-yard line. He's going to hand it off. It's going to be up the middle. Well, attempted up the middle, but he was contacted in the backfield. Jacobs gets nowhere. So second down and 10, 13:50. If anyone would like me to do a sync when the clock comes back, I will do so. Yeah, Jacob, you did call it. I was like, you know what? That's the thing. It's like, I made the bet, and I was like, you know what? I made the bet earlier today about the Broncos. And I was like, if we go up by 17 by half, I'll do a shot. And then they did it. And I'm like, I'll do a double shot of Grossi rates. There's no way he's gonna do it. And then he did it. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. All right, in shotgun, steps back, rolls to the left to throw, floats it, caught, and that's gonna be a gain of about 5. That was Musgrave on the reception. So third down and 5, a little bit more manageable. And 13:07, 13:06, 13:05, 04, 03, 02, 01, 13 minutes, 12:59, 12:58, 12:57, 12:56, 12:55, 12:54, 12:53, 12:51, or 12:51, 12:50. Hopefully, if anyone wanted to sync, that does enough. In shotgun, Jordan Love, Kraft in motion, coming inside the outside receiver to the right. Takes the snap. Love to throw. Pressure, floats it, hit as he does. Caught! Kraft to the 40, to the 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, spins around, down at the 26-yard line. No way did that just happen. He got annihilated as he threw that ball, and it floats. and he catches it. And Kraft, being the big tight end that he is, just absolutely bulldozes through and spins around and pushes some guys to gain like an extra 20 yards down to the 26. Dude, no way. Holy crap. That was amazing. Oh my God. Dude, he found it. That was not where it was supposed to be. And that's Tucker Kraft being a badass. He's a badass, dude. 108 yards on 3 receptions on tight end, like the national tight end holiday. Hell yeah, Tucker Kraft. Way to keep that one going. Oh, David, of course. You go get some sleep. It's like 3 in the morning or 2:30 in the morning for you. 2:10. 2:10. I got it. 2:10 in the morning. Love it. Oh, thank you, Jacob. I appreciate it. David, thank you for welcoming anyone who is new and sticking around. I appreciate it so much. Let me know if I say your name wrong in the chat. Just, hey, correct me, and I have no problem adjusting. I do not normally get, Grossi is the best, but he has a stream that is filled with 5,000 people. I usually get 10 to 20, so I try to remember names. So, is it Alea? 1347. You're in the same time zone. He lives in the Faroes. So that man is just, he's here every stream. And there's times it's 4 in the morning. He's sticking with me. And it's just, he's been here for a year plus. It's just, Alaya, good, Alaya. Thank you so much for correcting me. I appreciate it. I'm trying to do Wales. Hell yeah. That is the same day. David, there you go. Yeah, and that's the thing is like, Grossi, I love watching Grossi. And my biggest thing is when I watch Grossi, most of the time I'm watching Grossi is if I want to not listen to Chris Collinsworth or whatever announcers are announcing, right? And I'm like, I'm going to listen to Grossi call the game. And I sync it up and listen to Grossi because it's so much better. Because his opinions are funnier. He doesn't make weird innuendos and he doesn't, just be all on top of other people. But at the same time, if I want to chat with someone and have a conversation and have a chat with the chat, smaller are my vibe. And then I decide, you know what, there's room for me to do that. And about a little over a year and a half ago, I got cancer. And I had kidney cancer, and I had part of my kidney removed, and I got through the cancer, and I got better. And I was like, you know what? Life's short. I'm going to start a channel. And maybe I'll get lucky and Grossi will raid me, and I'll get some of his fans to hang out with me like they hang out with him. It'll be smaller, a little bit closer, and a little bit, more normal. And it worked. It's been going really, really well, and I'm really having a ton of fun doing it. And he's rated me like 3 times or 4 times now over the past year, and it's helped me a lot, and it's helped me build confidence to continue doing what I do. So, and Bree Bomb Diggity, that right there, that is my wife, by the way. She's in Colorado. Oh, hold on. Jordan Love hands the ball off, runs up the middle to the 20, and they're just about inside the red zone, or the Packers. Hey, babe, we got a raid tonight. And like most of the regulars know, we have, hold on, let's see here. There we go. One sec. I'm going to modify something. Oh, hold on. Hands the ball off. Cuts up the middle. Oh, gain of only 2. Let's be third down about 2. Hold on. I'm trying to modify something. Not as quick. Hold on. What is it? There we go. All right. There we go. Got it fixed. All right. Got it going. So David's going to bed, babe. And we've got, and Bree, I made you, my wife, I decided, you know what? You should be a moderator. so I can recognize because it's blue. I can see your chat better because I need to be able to see it. So 3rd down and 2 in shotgun, hands the ball off up the middle. Oh, Jacobs is not going to get there. Go for it, man. Come on, Packers. Let's go. Let's go. LaFleur, grow a pair. Let's get this. Dude, hell yes. Absolutely. Colorado, dude, Colorado Springs, where I'm from. I love it. But was that another run up the middle that really didn't work? Yeah, no, honestly, no. Elia, yeah, no. That was another, hey, guess what? A run up the middle that didn't freaking work. Are they gonna do it again? Nope, he's gonna throw it to the outside. Tucker Kraft, come on, Tucker Kraft! Down to the 10-yard line, 1st down. And that's what I'm talking about. Change stuff up. And that's what I'm talking about. Elia, when I talk about Sean Payton calling the same plays, he does these like swing passes or all of these like behind the line of scrimmage, like I guess you would call them like, I don't even know, because they're like, you want to call them like a screen pass, but there's not enough blocking to call it a screen pass. And he does it so consistently that it's like, dude, just put some guys out in the flats. You're going to stop them. Like, stop doing it. 1st and goal from the 10 in shotgun. Jordan Love, back lined up to the left, scoots to the right, in motion. Pressure coming, what? And it's going to be caught by, guess who? Tucker Kraft, but only gets about 2 on the reception. So 2nd down and goal from about the 8-yard line. Boise's a nice area. Honestly, Idaho is beautiful. I've been to Idaho a couple times, and it's an amazing area. Yeah, honestly, what was a little aggressive on that one? Grogu is ahead of me. She's ahead of me, and she knows something happened. She knows. There's a big old WOW. Wow. Throws it behind the line of scrimmage, runs up the left side, and touchdown, Packers. There you go. That's that wow. I was wondering if it was bad or good, and if you're a Packers fan, it was good. 13-16, pending the extra point. Savion Williams. Heck yeah, man. Let's go. You got real David. So you got real David. So real David, are you David as well? Because I have real David and then I have David. So David is the guy, he's been here for like a year. He is from the Faroe Islands and he is going to bed because it's very late for him. But if I have a second David, I'm totally fine with that. Kick is up and it is good. McManus, at least he makes, the extra points. Missing both of his field goal attempts tonight. One of them more understandable than the other, but, it's the way it goes sometimes. At least he is not, I don't know, what's his name? The kicker that touches people, Justin Tucker. Dude, Tucker Kraft that man is having a game. It's National Tight Ends Day, right? So National Tight Ends Day. Like, dude, the tight ends, they are playing today. They are playing. You got Tucker Kraft, 117 yards and 5 receptions and a touchdown. And then you look at like other stuff around the league, and there's just tight end plays for days. George Kittle is, and like this can be considered like, I don't know, a hot take. I don't know how. I think George Kittle is the best tight end in the league. And it's mostly because George Kittle is basically an offensive lineman. If you see this man block, he's a freak. He can block like an edge rusher, like an O lineman. But then he can catch the ball and run down the field like a kind of slow wide receiver, but still with great hands and a decent amount of speed. I really absolutely love George Kittle. He's the manimal. If his nickname is not the manimal, it should be, because he is that. He's a manimal. He's a freak of nature, and he personifies the tight end position, because it's not, hey, Travis Kelce's like a slow, fat tight end that sometimes blocks. Sorry to talk shit about Travis Kelce, but he's not fast. He's not slow. He's kind of mid. He catch the ball. He's a big guy. He can block, but he's not the best at it. But George Kittle can block, and like he can block, and then he can catch, And then he can also like stiff arm a dude into the ground. And I think George Kittle personifies like what a tight end should be. I could be wrong, and call me out on it if you think I am wrong. Oh yeah, absolutely. Dude, he's just a good dude too. Yeah, absolutely. It's like you look at the culture and it's like that dude he's there for everybody. He's just a good dude. It's like you don't get many players like that in a franchise. And George Kittle is that guy. And it's just my favorite thing. So I'm going to grab a beer real quick. My favorite thing is that he is just like such a genuinely cool dude. And he's also just a wild man. And I'm here for it and I love it. All right, kickoff is away. I am still on microphone, still watching. Fielded. Oh, bobbled and dropped, but he got it back up to the 20, what was that, 22. And that is where Pittsburgh will take over. Part of the reason I started doing the wearable mic is so I can go do something and not miss shit. But if you can tell in my, right there, it says Beardo in Arizona. It says AZ. So I live in Colorado. And my home in Colorado, I've been out here for like 7 weeks. 5 more until I get home. And when I get home, I'm building a studio. Because I've been really... Oh, hold on. Run up the middle. Gain of about 3. And that's Warren on the carry. 8:35 left with clock continuing to move. There's still so much time in this game. Middle of the third. No. 3 shots and 2 beers. 3 shots, 2 beers. That's where I'm at. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, David. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Trust me. I gotta slow down a little bit myself. I have to work at 6 in the morning. So, well, it's 6 in the morning local time. Right now it's 7. All right, here we go. In shotgun, Aaron Rodgers, 2nd down and 6, throws it, caught. Oh, DK Metcalf with an opening and down to, the 49 of Green Bay. That was a 24-yard pickup. If Rasheed could drive safely, Travis's numbers would be far worse. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Sorry, I missed that one. 100%. 100%. I don't think, like, everyone talks, Travis Kelce's so good, he's so good. Yeah, he's a great receiver. As far as a tight end is supposed to be able to run block. He's supposed to be able to pass block. He's not always in the receiving core. And that is what Kittle does, is Kittle is just like, he's like having an extra offensive line when you need it. And an extra receiver when you need that. High snap for Rodgers, steps back, throws it behind the line of scrimmage, caught by Warren. Warren's contacted, but breaks tackles and gets a first down plus another yard. 11 yards on the reception for Jaylen Warren, and that brings him up to the 38 of Green Bay. I'd love to drink Coors. I'm trying to be less fat, which is why the Michelob Ultra, it's less calories, less filling. And like, you get in your 40s and you're like, shit, I got to start looking at calories and carbs. I hate the fact that that's an actual thing, but facts are facts. I ain't a small guy. I'm not that young either. And shotgun, back lined up to his right, takes the snap. Oh, Rodgers dancing around. Pressure, so sacked. Oh, dropped. And, that might be a fumble. Oh, is it a fumble? Oh, what the ever-living... Oh, it's a fucking fumble! No way! Yo! Oh, they're calling it Green Bay ball. Who got that? Yeah, that ball comes out. Oh, it does. He tries to say, it threw it down. You don't throw it down. That's Brooks. That's Brooks forcing the fumble. Oh, buddy. Dude, yeah, you hit 40. I've had shoulder surgery recently on this arm. I tore my bicep on this arm. I had part of a kidney removed from cancer. It's like I'm just falling apart. Are they saying that? They pointed, they gave, the official, the white hat, said Packer ball. What is happening? They're saying it's Packers ball. Teams go back to their sidelines. They're making an announcement to tell these dudes to go back. Like, hey, go back. All right, we're going to leave it as Steelers possession for now. I think it's Packers ball. They called it Packers ball. How are you going to overturn that? How do you... Oh, my God, they're calling it an incomplete pass. They're saying he threw down to the ground. How is that not intentional grounding, then? How is that not intentional grounding? He's saying he threw straight at the ground. Oh, shut up. My goodness, Chris Collinsworth.
Oh, it's the power of having a brain like Aaron Rodgers has to throw it into the dirt when someone tackles you.
I guess. Dude, what the hell was that? I guess that, yeah, maybe that is. You know what? Wild Bear, you're probably right. You're probably right. That is a makeup call if I've ever seen one, because Rodgers threw it straight into the ground as he's getting tackled. I mean, he's in the pocket. National Grounding Day? Is that what we're doing? National Intentional Grounding Day? It should be the definition of intentional grounding. Oh, bobbled! And out. No, it's complete, but a loss of half a yard. Whew. Wow, that was exciting. Shouldn't have been as much. But that, literally, Grogu, that is the definition of intentional grounding. Like, literally, he's getting tackled and he goes, boop, right into the ground. It doesn't get passed anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. Incomplete pass. How is that not intentional grounding? Like, honestly, I want to know why it's not intentional grounding. Just a thought. Just a thought. Oh, if it was anybody but Aaron Rodgers and or Tom Brady, intentional grounding. But Tom Brady doesn't play anymore. Oh, Aaron Rodgers takes time out before they could get their delay of game. That's one positive you have with Aaron Rodgers, is at least he has situational awareness, which is a very good thing for him. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, I'm like hyped up right now still. I'm very hyped up. A Grossi raid, getting past 500 subs. Got some really cool new subs in here, chit-chatting and having a good old time. And I am just stoked. I am having a blast. Oh my goodness, today has been a great day of football. Plus the Broncos, 44 points on the fucking Cowboys? Yeah, baby, let's go. This is a good day. A good day for my stream and a good day for my soul. Now I just need the Packers to win because, honestly, I'd rather see them win. I like the Packers. That's not my team, but I don't know. I've always had a spot for them. Even when they played the Broncos back in the first Super Bowl that the Broncos won, it was a tough one for me. In shotgun, Rodgers all by himself on 3rd and 10. 2 to the left, 3 to the right. Steps back to throw, pressure coming, floats it way over the head of DK Metcalf. And I swear to God, if you call that PI, I'm going to fly to Pittsburgh and punch someone in the dick. Because that was not. Good Lord. But yeah, no, this is it's phenomenal. Like, I had a great day. Like, great day of football. I've enjoyed every bit of it. I've had some, my normal fans here keeping me company, doing good stuff. And then getting that Grossi raid and you guys coming to join me and sticking with me after, just, man, it really, hell yeah. 1,000 subs next. We're going to get there. Kick is up 56, and it's good. Boswell, I would say, is better than McManus. But that's honestly not a surprise. Boswell is easily, in my opinion, one of the best kickers in the league. I mean, you can't be considered anywhere other than one of the best when, I don't know, there's games when you're the only point scorer for your team and you win. Boswell is the man. Boswell will always be the man. He's like one of the best players that's ever played for the Steelers. Maybe the most points scored for the Steelers. Yeah, but dude, Boswell is just that dude. Boswell's the man, dude. I'm sorry. Have you seen some of his games where they're like, oh, look, they won 21-0 on 7 Boswell field goals? It's like, Really? Like, Jesus, man. Miss one sometimes. Come on. McManus was my kicker for a long time. I love McManus, but man, he is really screwing the pooch tonight. So yeah, this was the result. Here we go. All right, you want to see the result of so the first bet came with the Broncos, and I said, hey, if we somehow go up by 17 before half, I'll take a double shot. Bam, mistake one. We'll go with that. Then I said, you know what? What was the other shot? What was the other second? I can't remember. There's another one. If we win by a certain amount, I'll take another one. There's that. Oh no, this was the one. I'm sorry. No, if I get a Grossi raid, I'll do a double shot. Got a Grossi raid. Mistake number 2. Kaboom. And then one of the new viewers was like, hey, you know what? You got a Grossi raid and you hit 500 subs. You should take another fireball. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Because I'm an idiot. Number 3. 5. Whatever. You know what? I'm doing fireball math. Mistakes were made. But you know what? They were worth it. I had a great day today. This is my 3rd game stream today, and I have had a absolute fucking blast. I got a Grossi raid, which just, makes me just so fucking happy. We've got some new great viewers, and I'm super stoked. I am enjoying every minute of it. The bad influence. Hey, you know what? You're welcome. I don't have a bad influence viewer right now. If you want to be that, I am more than willing. I'm usually the bad influence guy. I'll be like, hey, you gonna take a shot? No? Well, you should. Kickoff is away up to the 15 to the 20, cuts around, tries to cut around. That didn't do anything for you, man. 22-yard line. You also said that if you had more than 10 viewers... No, I said more than 10 viewers before halftime. Ah! I got you on that one, Grogu. Because I wasn't going to double up. Because if I got the Grossi raid, I was going to get more than 10 viewers. And I can't do 3. So I said if I get more than 10 viewers before half, which has actually been a regular thing. Oh, dude, I love it. Yes. It's honestly, this group makes my day. It's so much fun. They're all a bunch of fun, and some of them are already asleep. Hold on one sec. I'll talk about it in a second. Under center, fakes the handoff. Jordan loved to throw. Rolls, throws it. Almost a dirt. Oh no, it's caught, and breaking a tackle and down across to the 36 is Wilson. Wow, that was an impressive run after catch. Hell yeah, buddy. No, but there's some people that aren't here right now. So we have Saw. He is a farmer that lives in the Dakotas, and he's actually a friend of mine who's been my first channel viewer from day one. He farms sugar beets, but he works right now it's a harvest season, so he's working about 14 to 16 hours a day, so he's asleep. So you got that, and then Grogu's been here for a while. She's Bills fan, massive Bills fan, here as much as she can be. She works. Got Hoffman right here. He's my best friend. I've known. He married. He was my officiator. Run up the right side, gain of 4. Hoff right here. Hoffman Hoopties. I did Hoff. I got rated. Hoff here was the officiator at my wedding for my wife, and Hoff and I have been best friends for well over a decade. And then, we have David, who came here from the very first ever Grossi raid. Same with Juan, who is FBI's most wanted. And he's one of my mods because Juan is here every stream like clockwork. And he's a good dude. I love it. I cannot ask for a better group than I have with this. And I hope to add you to it. It's so much fun. Caught around the right side, steps out of bounds, first down, and that is Heath on his 3rd reception for 29 yards, up across to the 47-yard line, just shy of midfield. Oh, Hoff, I'm getting more consistent. Come on now. I'm just saying, I am getting more consistent. There was a while there where it's like, yeah, hey, like and subscribe if you want to see content every once in a while. I do put more videos out. I'm putting out like 5 to 6 a week now. Oh, for your channel. Yes, absolutely. Run up the middle, gain of about 6. Was that? Yeah, okay. That was Wilson for 6 yards, Emmanuel Wilson, and up to the 47 across midfield. Oh, dude, Rodgers BS is like, it's exhausting. He's such a good quarterback, but my God, like he's got a lot of drama. And to say drama is an understatement. The man is drama personified. He has a lot of it. In shotgun, love to throw, throws it short, and that's gonna be caught by the rookie Golden for a first down. Hell yeah, that is what I'm talking about. Golden's starting to kind of come into his own a little bit. There's some stuff where you're like, maybe I hope he does a little bit better here and there. But in general, I'm kind of digging what Golden's doing. So Steelers have a 4 or 5 point lead. Apologies. And they are at the 41-yard line ish. No, that's 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Throws it behind the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be that's Jacobs. Oh, now they're at the 41. I was like having trouble seeing. I cannot wait until Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, his ayahuasca thing is a whole nother different story, though. He's got some weirdness. My thing is his decision making. Yeah, honestly, the Cowboys did give up. That's going to run up the left side, gain of 1, 3rd and 7. Come on, Packers. Do something interesting. Do I need to get my poking stick? I have a short I did last night because the CU Buffaloes, I think, set a record for the worst first half I've ever seen in football. I mean, they set a record for me, but maybe in general. But yeah, I made the thing where now I have a stick where I can poke and be like, hey, do something, like the meme. Because CU's team had negative 20 yards to end the first half, down 43-0. It's just like, what the hell was that? 34 seconds left in the third. Rolls, floats it, Love. Oh my God, it's caught! And it's a huge first down to the 6, but there's a flag! What is the flag? That's Wilson. Who is the flag on? It's probably roughing the passer. Oh, it's defensive holding! Oh my God! 7-yard line! Oh my God, what a floating, wobbly ball to get a giant first down. And the Packers are in business. 1st and goal at the 7. Christian Watson catching this wild floating nonsense ball as Jordan Love gets absolutely, just trips over himself. He wasn't getting hit, but look at it, watch. He just, I'm going to float it and slightly fall to my right. And, somehow it lands right in the breadbasket. Beautiful. All right. Under center. 7-yard line. 1st and goal. 3 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Hands the ball off. Up the middle. Jacobs is going to get about half of it. Maybe a 4-yard carry up to the 3. And that is going to bring us to the end of the 4th quarter. All right. This is wild. I am having a really, really fun time because, the Broncos beats the crap out of the Cowboys, and that just makes me a happy person. B, kind of drunk, so that also kind of makes me a happy person. And then C, Grossi rates me, and now I've got a bunch of really awesome new people that seem really freaking awesome that are going to be here. And that's amazing. And I got Mike in here, Hoff is in here. We got, I'm loving this. I am just, such a good night. Such a good night. Cheers. Let's chug a beer. I'm not good at chugging. I'll do my best, though. Oh. Okay, yeah. No, I'm not good at chugging at all. Nope. Bad at that. Very bad. Cheers, cheers. All right, I'm not going to lie. Hellenic 9529. What do I call you? Other than Hellenic. I don't think my throat can take that for much longer. Because, like, I got Real David. Got that. Wild Bear. Yes. Alina. I'm trying. I promise. I'm trying. Pretty close, actually. That's not good, dude. That's not good. That's not good that's pretty close. My throat's gonna be like, Is it me coughing? Is that the... Linka. Oh, okay. Eastern European? Or I don't know. I'm shooting from the hip here. I have no idea. I'm also not sober by any stretch of the imagination. So please judge with appropriate context. As much as I do not sound like I'm shit canned, this day, I've been drinking since 10:30 my time, and we're sitting here around 7:40. And the Broncos won, which is just, that's extra special. Oh, yes, absolutely, David. Absolutely, yes. Boise's a good place, though. I visited Idaho. It's so beautiful. There's some really honestly, there's beauty in almost every state. Minus, I don't know. I'm in Oklahoma. Didn't see much there. Kansas also can. Ukrainian. Okay. Wow, Grogu. Oh, Grogu. She's saying wow. Grogu's saying wow. Something happened. We're about to see it. All right, second goal. Out to the outside. Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. There you go. All right. Yeah. All right. Now we're talking. Game's getting interesting. There's the view I wanted to see. Tomlin, bug eyes out going, what the fuck? Dude, that was an outside run and a half. Just a sprint. Queen did his best. Patrick Queen did his best, but you ain't carrying on that fucking edge. You're not going to catch up to that. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, they're going for two. They're going for the 3-point lead. In shotgun, Jordan Love backlined up to his right. Oh boy, haven't seen this. Takes the snap, steps back, throws it, caught! Oh my God, too easy. Romeo Dobbs with the 2-point convert. Oh my God. So there you go. 3-point lead for the Packers. We're in the fourth quarter. I mean, it's right in the fourth quarter. We are still very much at the beginning of the fourth, but this game is now starting to get real fun, real interesting. Wyoming's not a bad spot. Depends on the area, but there's honestly, Wyoming has some very beautiful areas. I'm cracking a beer for like 4 reasons, right? 1 for your Broncos, 2 for your raid, Gratz for the 500, 3 for Jacob's TD Scream of Fantasy win, and Kaplan peed in the toilet. Dude, Kaplan! My nephew peed in the toilet for the first time. Let's get that boy potty train off. Hell yeah. Love you, brother. Dude, that's a reason to celebrate on its own. Dude, no, that's you should be drinking a beer just for Cap. So Hoff is a Niners fan. His son is Kaplan. And that boy, he just peed in the toilet for the first time. Honestly, the first time my daughter was fully potty trained was like shot time for me. I was, oh my God, thank the Lord. It's a big milestone. Kickoff is away. Fielded at the 9, 8, up to the 15 to the 20, cuts up to the middle, and then stops dead and gets annihilated. That was a really bad decision. Like, what? At the 23-yard line. I don't know. I was kind of wanting to live somewhere that sounds German, like Schitzengruppen. Like get your shit in a group, poop in a group. I don't know. Maybe I'm just ridiculous. I am a child at heart. You know. See what we can do. I do this. I guess I'm trying to adjust stuff so I can read things. Because I am just, dude, tonight has been easily one of my favorite streams I've ever had. All right, here we go. Under center, Rodgers back in the backfield, takes the snap, steps back. He's going to throw. Pressure is coming. Sack down to the 12. Oh, Rodgers, you old fart. You move like I do, and it's not a good thing. That is not a compliment. Parsons getting a sack, getting home, and Rodgers dropping for a loss of 11. There you go, Micah Parsons. That trade starting to pay off even more week over week. Hey, you know how many sacks the Broncos gave up today? Oh, because that's what? They didn't have Micah fucking Parsons. They don't have Micah Parsons for the Cowboys, so guess what? Bo Nix didn't get sacked at all. Dallas. Thank you. In shotgun, throwing, rolling, trying to throw, dirt pass to the dirt. Dunce goes 3rd down and 20 from the 13-yard line. Dude, Dallas is like the best like front office player for the or front office manager for the Packers I've ever seen. Hell yeah. So I'm trying to make sure I'm keeping up on oh yeah, so Real David, yeah, so it's Wyoming's a real nice area. There's certain areas that are really beautiful. There's certain areas where it's like really flat and windy. It's kind of like a hot mixture. Really cool areas to do like rock crawling and hiking, and there's like skiing areas. It's like Wyoming in general, but it's a really big state. Pratt's across the middle, up to the 19 stuffed up, and we're going to be seeing a punt. And if you don't see a punt, then Mike Tomlin has done a ton of cocaine, because there's no way that you wouldn't punt at 4th and 13. But yeah, Hoff, I am super proud of Kaplan. Give that boy a hug and a kiss for me and put him, I mean, I'm sure he's probably in bed. It's already like 9 there. Thank you for all of your support throughout all of this. I know we're far from done with this channel. I'm going to keep it going. We're building a studio when I get home because I'm having too much fun with this stuff, and I just enjoy it. We're going to expand. Kick is away, and it will be, looks a little short, maybe. Fielded at the 29, cuts up to the 35, dives forward to the 40. Flag, 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 flag. Flag, flag, flag. Whoa, what the fuck is this fight? Who punched who? Honestly, if you look at his eyes, you know, I could see it. I could see it. I could 100% see it. Tomlin, sometimes you're like, dude, bro, you. Yeah, no, my wife, I'm from Colorado. My wife is from California. We met in Colorado. We got married in Colorado. Hoff there was our officiant. We got married in Garden of the Gods. It was just absolutely wonderful. Whoa. Yeah, what? Oh, fuck. That was unnecessary roughness on the kicking team. Her big brown eyes. Yep. Wow. All right, give me a second. I'm not going to go P for the D. I am going to go for the O because I really have to go to the bathroom. I should have gone sooner than this, but it got very exciting. So please be patient with me while I go for the O. I promise. Promise. Ups and downsies. Stick around for just a moment. Oh, nice. Air Force Guy. Dude, I live right north of there now. We live in Monument. I fucking love it. I love it. I was born in Buffalo, and I stayed there. Honestly, Grogu, not a bad choice. I've heard Buffalo's an amazing area. Plus, I love snow, so yes, please. I'll be right back. Give me like 45 seconds. Don't leave. I'm having fun. It's a wall. Oh my God, it's a wall. When I get back home and I have a studio, it's going to be maybe not a wall. I don't know what it's going to be. We'll see what the camera setup looks like. Might be a chair, might be a desk. Maybe I'll put something up that looks stupid. Who knows? Oh yeah, honestly, so Colorado Springs has this whole thing of if it snows on Pikes Peak before October, we're supposed to get a ton of snow throughout that region. And I live in the higher elevations there. And the thing is, we got like 2 feet of snow on Pikes Peak, like 3 weeks, or like 2 weeks before October started. All right, here we go. Hold on. Let's see what these guys can do. 12:58 in the fourth. Green Bay under center at the 45-yard line. Takes the snap. Run up the right side to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, to the 29-yard line. Oh, there we go. Cheers, Hoff. Thank you so much. I love you, brother. Good stream going. Good new folks in here, and I am super excited. Super excited to have all of these new people in this and to have hit 500. I hope we get to see you all every week. I will be here tomorrow night. I do all the prime time when I'm out of town. Might not be the case all the time. I try to do 3 games a week. I do more right now because I'm not at home. In shotgun, Jordan Love steps back, throws it behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to break a tackle, push through another with TJ Watt and get 4 yards. And it's going to be 2nd down and 6 coming up. But yeah, I try to do as much as I can. I'm doing a little bit, I try to pick up the pace a little bit here while I'm in Arizona since my family's in Colorado. I have a little bit more time on my hands. But the goal is to kind of continue it and build as I can go. And that's a big thing because I really enjoy doing this, and my wife supports me fully to try and build something because she sees how much I love it, and she's super supportive. So I'm going to continue to push and do as much as I can, and you guys just let me know what you want to see and what's doing good and what you like and what, you don't. Jordan Love, up back to throw, and that's Tucker Kraft, another reception, gain of about 3. Hard tackle there, and that was a tackle by Wilson, and Zach Tom injured. I say Tom, that's myself. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, honestly, I lived in an area that got light snow for a while, and then moved to where I get more. And now, we ended up, I was like, I don't need a snowblower. But it's like, now I'm 40. My back doesn't like things. Doesn't like heavy lifting that much, especially like shoveling snow, the bending and lifting. And I'm like, all right. So I ended up getting a snowblower because I'm like, yeah, I need that. No, absolutely. So I'm only in Arizona temporarily. I've been here since the 2nd week of September. I'm in a tiny house rented by my company that I work for. I'm a master electrician, a superintendent for an electrical contractor nationwide. And they needed help out in Arizona. And a friend of mine was out here running the project. And he's a good dude. He's been my mentor. And I said, I'll go help. So I'm out here helping. I will be back in Colorado around Thanksgiving. I gave them a limit, and that's my limit. So I'll be back soon, but I'm trying to help as much as I can for a friend and for a company that's been really good to me. Love throws it across to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Tucker Kraft, his 2nd of the night. Yeah! National Tight End Day does strike again, Wild Bear. Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Tucker Kraft, 7 for 143 and 2 touchdowns. That is what we do on National Tight End Night. Let's adjust this scoreboard to show the proper score. A 10-point lead now, pending the extra point, becoming an 11-point lead. I forgot to move the possession marker because I'm too excited. I'm having a lot of fun talking. Kick is up. And McManus hits it, and now it's an 11-point Packers lead with just under 11 minutes left in this game. So the Steelers going into halftime looking like, hey, you know what? Maybe we got these guys on the ropes a little bit. They're not playing that well, and they got their kickers kind of sucking. And then turn around and go, bam! You know what? National Tight End Day. Who's going to show up? Not Pat Freiermuth. He got injured. Sorry for that. That does suck. However, Tucker Kraft is here, and we're going to fucking win with him. Woo! That was a beautiful one. Absolutely. No, that thing is like, I mean, I worked, so after coming out of the trades, I changed directions. I worked in an office for a long time. I did graphic design, some other stuff. And I changed directions. I became an electrician when I was 30 years old. I'm 40 now, so I've been doing it for 10 years. And I became an electrician a few years after meeting my wife and started trying to, hey, I'm going to do this. I need to change. I don't like working in an office. I need to make some real money. Like, what I was doing it didn't feel right. And so I did that. And it turned out real well for me. I did my 4 years of school and work, and I got my journeyman's license, and I got promoted to foreman, and I was doing really well, and I got my master's license, and I got hired by a government contractor, and I did... Thank you so much, Jacob. I appreciate it. Dude, seriously. And, like, honestly, that's the thing is, like, a lot of my viewers came from Grossi Raid because they were just like, dude, you're fun. And you're doing good. And it really actually makes me feel better because for a while I was talking to myself or like one of my other friends and just doing this basically just for me. And I'm still kind of doing it for me a little bit and to chat and hang out with really cool people. And if this thing blows up, so be it. If it doesn't, I am totally content with this situation. And I fucking love it. I just absolutely love it. But no, I worked and I worked in NORAD. I built skiffs for the Air Force. I did a couple of them at Fort Carson, joint skiff between Air Force, Army, and Marines. I did an Air Force skiff in NORAD, and I did a joint skiff for a military contractor in a place I'm not allowed to talk about. So that happened. I did that stuff, and then I got laid off because government changed hands. There was a new president elected, and they changed contracts, and that happens. And I said, you know what? I don't want to work where an election is going to depend. Like the outcome of an election is going to depend on my employment. So I called a friend of mine I was an electrician with, and I said, "Hey, are you guys hiring a big national company?" And I got hired in as a foreman, which is a little bit lower than what I'd been used to. And I worked my way up to superintendent, and here I am now. Kick off as a way. It's up to the 15 to the 20, 25 to the 30, and I don't know, I was around the 29-yard line. Well, my thing is, the reason I don't do that is because my brain, well, there's an right there. But the reason I don't do that as much is because that my brain literally just spits these words out. And it's mostly a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad. Because sometimes I say something like, wait, I didn't mean that. And it sounds like I meant it, but I didn't. As soon as, you're like, as soon as I heard the word government, I know how it went. Yeah, absolutely. It's like, it changes so much. I needed something more consistent. So that's why I switched to a more steady path. It's a pass, toss back to the running back, and that is Warren on the carry up the right side to about the 29-yard line, 4-yard gain. And you have now... well, they're actually saying a 3-yard gain. So 2nd down and 7. I thought that was, 2nd down and 7. I thought that was a 4. You know what? I'm only watching on TV. I don't know that much. I'm not an official. Not like they know anything, though. Anyway, under center, Rodgers. Man in motion from left to right. Changing the play up right now. 10:18 on the clock here in the 4th. They are down by 10. And tosses it back, runs around the right edge and is contacted. But hey, he's going to get the first down. And yeah, it's going to be a first down for him. Yeah, done work at Peterson, Cheyenne Mountain, Fort Carson, and what is the one in fucking Denver? What is the one in Denver? I can't remember the name of the one in Denver. I did that one too. Yeah, I had to do escorts all the time. They'd be like, you got to take off your smartwatch. And I'm like, what am I going to do with the smartwatch? Like, we don't care. Like, you're going into a secure area. You got to take it all off. Like, all right, cool, great, whatever. Dude, DK, you dirty little bitch. Yeah. What the fuck is that shit? Dude, that's some shit that Aqib Talib, when he was with the Broncos, would be like, the fuck are you doing, bro? Grow up. We're going to yell at the official. You're about to get kicked out of the game, DK. Pull your head out of your butt. Like the locking systems? No. I did power for specifically skiff equipment. So when we run power directly into a transformer through a non-conductive system to a different transformer, that's going to feed power so it can't get, transmissions through. None of that stuff. I did high level power in shotgun all by himself. Aaron Rodgers goes to throw, steps up, and sacked. He got sacked. Aaron Rodgers got a sack to the face. That was Rashawn Gary on that sack, though. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, so power production and then shifting power. So when you go into a skiff, you can't have conduit run directly in and just bring power in. Even if you're doing the same power, a transformer works by magnetic transfer energy. And so what you would do is, even if it's the same power, you do a 1-to-1 ratio on a transformer, and that way you can't try and steal information through power transfer. Kickoff is away on the punt. It will be fielded at the 38, and Dobbs is gonna make a guy miss, get to the 40, and dive forward about the 44-yard line. And Green Bay has amazing field position to start this, near midfield. But yeah, so like skiffs are weird. I also did communication skiffs, like the communication side of skiffs for Lockheed Martin for a bit as well, where you have, like basically RF filters running everything through, whether it's a sensor for a thermostat or a Cat5 cable. It's a little bit different. But when you do that, you have to go through an RF filter because there's no way to really stop the wire. You have to have the copper go through. And so the transmission could get hijacked. However, if you have an RF filter, it would transfer through in a different way where you wouldn't be able to read it, but the system has an encryption built into the filter to disallow any kind of unencrypted reading of what it's trying to signal or reading audio through that cable. So I did a lot of that kind of stuff. So I've done a lot of high-end kind of technical stuff with regards to, stuff that most people don't really see on a regular basis. And going to Cheyenne Mountain was always a very interesting thing. Creepy as all fuck in certain areas, but it's a really cool spot. I maintain my clearances, my top secret DoD clearances, just in case. And that's the reason why if I go to apply to get like a new gun or something like that, it's basically like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a background check. I'm like, yeah, great, cool, whatever. Because they've, the military has done a ton of shit to like background check me. And I'm like, whatever. Like, yeah, I'm gonna pass that. It's not a problem. It is whatever. I don't have an issue with that. But yeah, now I build high rises and other large scale residential areas. And my company just got one thing that's really cool. My company just got into building stadiums, and we are building the Titans' new stadium and Florida State's new stadium, which means that when the Broncos go to build theirs, we're really big in Denver. We have a chance to build Denver's new stadium, and I could be the superintendent for the electrical contractor that builds Denver's new stadium. What's something? Yeah, the chat is getting... Chat tends to get sometimes out of hand. I try to maintain the game and talking about the game. But when I get the chance, I'll talk and chit-chat, and I like to meet new people too. All right, here we go. Actually, back to the game as we speak. Under center, from the 44-yard line, Jordan Love takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to throw deep down the middle, caught up to the 35 to the 30, down to like the 28-yard line. That is Watson, Christian Watson, getting into this game even more than he already was. The owners who own Walmart and they have a bunch of money. They want to build a new stadium. They want to build a retractable roof dome, and they're going to pay for it all themselves. They're not using any taxpayer money, and it's going to be still near downtown Denver, but they're going to give the land that they're currently leasing back to the city of Denver. First down and 10 from the 28, handoff up the middle, goes absolutely nowhere. Not a good run there. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Got to get to 500 what? Jacob, we're past 500. We are past 500, my friend. We are at 539 subscribers. We now to get 1,000, but I'm not going to do the 1,000 right now. Yeah, honestly, if they buy the Rockies, I would be so happy. The ownership needs to sell the Rockies. They are the worst owners in all of sports history. Don't even get me started on that. The Rockies became a team when I was 10, when I was playing baseball, and to see what they become is just devastating. In shotgun, all by himself, Jordan Love throws it across the middle, running backwards. Did he loot? Well, it's going to be Golden had a 4-yard reception, and then he ran backwards, so now it's a 1-yard gain. 1K next. All right? Jacob, we're going for 1K. I'll change it, though, because right now I am celebrating the fact that I got 500. I've been shooting for that for like a year, and I am just stoked as shit that I got it. And maybe tomorrow I'll change that, but for now, I'm just over the moon with where we're at with this channel. I didn't think I'd ever get here. In shotgun, backline up to the left. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. One of them is a tight end to the left. Steps back. Jordan Love's going to throw it. Floats it. Caught down to about the 14 or 13-yard line is Romeo Doubs. And that's a first down inside the red zone. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, tomorrow I will absolutely be streaming. I've been streaming out in Arizona. The fact that, family's not here, kids aren't here. What else am I going to do? Hang out with myself? That's just boring. So let's stream. Let's do some fun stuff. I brought my whole streaming rig down here with a portable desk, and we're going to keep doing it until I go home. And then I'm going to go home and build a new studio. There you go. Hands the ball off right up the middle, and gain of about 4. So 2nd down and 6 to about the 9-yard line is Wilson on the carry. Down to about 6 minutes. We're at 6:06. To be honest, all of the viewers I've had and everyone that I've interacted with, especially on the live streams, has been nothing but amazing. Like, you get some weird shit talk on like a random video you post, but most of it's pretty innocuous. But everyone that's been in the live streams, man, I absolutely love it. It's just nothing but a good time, and I really appreciate it. Under center, Jordan Love. 2nd down and 6. Man in motion is Tucker Kraft. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. He's to throw. Oh, he gets hit as he throws. Intended for Tucker Kraft. Yeah, no, it's honestly, it's blown up. Let's see here. I think it was about a year ago I hit like 250. And it started trickling down. Because I got a Grossi raid, but I didn't stay up with the videos. I didn't do as many, and I wasn't streaming as often. And I also was very uncoordinated when I was on camera, and I was having a harder time calling the games, and so it kind of struggled a bit. And I've gotten better at it. Practice makes perfect. In shotgun, Jordan Love steps back to throw, floats a high floater intended for Wilson, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 6. Field goal unit coming on to take it from a 10-point game to a 13-point game. And McManus is 0 for 2 tonight, but this is like a chip shot, man. Yeah, I think you came when we were sitting around 300 or so. And I was like, man, I'm never making it. I was like, there's times when I'm like, you know what? I still do it for fun. I'm not going to quit because I don't want to quit because I love doing it. But I'm like, I'm probably never going to get monetized. Kick is up and it is good. And you are now a 32. Sorry, I had 30 written down. I don't know why, but it's 32 tonight. It was 29. That was my mistake. I had a mistype on that one. So 3-point game. 3-point game. What the hell am I talking about? 13-point game. 32-19. Packers over the Steelers. But yeah, it's like there's times when you're like, you know what, maybe people enjoy it and they like it, but you know what, maybe it's not going to be that big a hit. That's fine. If I don't get monetized or if I don't get to whatever, it's not the end of the world. I'm just enjoying doing this. It's something I've always wanted to do. So technically you need 500 to get base monetization, but you also need a shitload of fucking watch hours. And I'm about 1,500 away on watch hours, but now I'm over that. So to get full monetization, though, you need 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours. So I'm like 2,500 watch hours away, and now less than 500 away from full eligibility, which is fine. I'm just going to keep plugging away, doing the thing that I like to do, and when I get there, I get there. And, you know, like I said, my wife is super supportive, and she's like, some of my friends are like, how did you convince your wife to let you do this? And I didn't. I just told her I wanted to do it, and she's like, you know what, you're good at it. You really love doing it. Do it. You know, like if you like put it on the schedule, the family calendar when you're gonna do your streams, so we know what to expect, and just go for it. Just keep doing it, and it's just, man, it's sticking. It's doing well. I have a ton of fun doing it, and it's like kind of almost part of my like weekend routine to kind of unwind from the garbage that is my work week sometimes, because I love my job, but there's so much shit you have to put up with when you're building a high rise. And it's like just coming here and chatting with people and talking about football and bitching about things that don't, like, does football really matter? No. Does it matter to me a ton? Absolutely. But like in life, does it matter? Not really. But it gives me this outlet to just kind of like vent, have fun, chat with people, and like do something that I would not normally get an opportunity to do. And so I absolutely love it. And my wife is totally supportive of it. If she wasn't, then I wouldn't have the opportunity like this to do this. And so it's like my wife is hugely supportive. She's an amazing, amazing woman. So smart, so amazing, and so it's just such a, I don't know. I feel really grateful to have the ability to do this. At the same time, have a platform and have people actually hear and enjoying what I'm doing. And it just, I'm enjoying it. Wait, who are we talking about? Zach Lindsay, British politics discussion. Yeah, see, I have no idea what we're talking about. That's fine. All right, kickoff return to the 23 as Rogers comes back on. I'm like, wait, we're talking about British politics now? I have zero ability to know what's going on in that. I apologize. I am not that worldly. Honestly, to be honest, I've kind of cut myself off from political news in general, because it's just like I never see anything where I'm like, hey, I was just like, this is all awful. Like everything's annoying, everyone's fighting, it's all just negative. I just can't even handle it. So I'll just focus on this for now. In shotgun, Rogers steps back to throw, pressure coming, throws it and dropped. Intended for Freiermuth, who is back in the game. He was injured earlier. Good to see him back running. Yeah, there's like nothing really positive to look at on that kind of stuff. I know, that would be so amazing. In shotgun, all by himself, Rogers goes to throw, caught, and drops the ball, fumble. Oh my God, recovered. Was that a fumble or was it a hit? Did he drop it and it was an incomplete? No, they're saying it's a fumble. Packers ball. Oh, shoo! Whoa, buddy. Who was that? That was Gainwell. Oh, yeah, he made a football move. We'll see what they say, but that is going back to the pack. And I'm sure Tom right now is having himself a time. I say that because Tom Grossi. Say Tom. I'm Tom. I'm a different Tom. Wait, what'd I miss? Where am I going here? Yeah, honestly, I'm hoping, I mean, hey, maybe good things can happen. And, I'm going to keep doing the thing I do and being me. And I'm not going to bullshit. And I'm not going to do anything different. I'm just going to enjoy it and love the ride. And I am having fun. And I love every moment of it. Toss back to the running back up the right side. He's going to break that's a first down and a little bit more up to the 13-yard line. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a big cheers. If you see her come on, she's actually a mod now. It's Bree Bomb Diggity. That's my wife. She is amazing. And without her support, I would not have the ability or honestly the confidence to do something like this. So having support like that really helps my confidence. And I don't know. I've always been known as a verbose Italian guy. I love to talk, and this just, it gives me an outlet to just talk and bullshit all night long, and I love every second of it. Under center, Jordan Love from about the 14-yard line, back in the backfield, toss back to the running back, up the right side, down to about the 9 or 10. Woo! All right, dude, if they score again, this is rapidly turning into how I felt about the Broncos, where I'm just like, just run up the score, baby. Because I one of my best friends actually two of my best friends are Cowboys fans. But I hate the Cowboys. And it's nothing against my friends, but fuck the Cowboys and Jerry Jones. I just don't like Jerry Jones. I don't like his attitude. I don't like the way he runs his team. Fucking hate it. 4-13, you got the Steelers taking their second timeout, down to 1 now. So to beat them today in the way that we did, especially the fact that they could not stop the run. They're like, oh, Micah couldn't stop the run. We need someone to stop the run. Did you guys stop the run today? Fuck no, you didn't. Enjoy that 10 yards per carry. All right. 2nd down and 6. In under center, run up the middle, and that's going to be a gain of about 3. Honestly, most of the people I know that are Cowboys fans are like, Jerry Jones needs to let go of the reins. He is useless. It is awful, and no one wants him in charge anymore because realistically, he makes bad decisions. He does. The motherfucker is the crypt keeper, and pardon my language, I'm not as clean as Tom Grossi is, and I'm more like Brandon Perna. I'll drop an F-bomb here and there. It's gonna happen. And it's what's up. But yeah, Jerry Jones. He's awful. He's awful. I don't think he's good for the league. I don't think he's good for the Cowboys. I think he's a senile old man who needs to get the fuck out of the way. Dude, there is no donate button yet. There will be soon. I need to get like 1,000 or 1,500 more watch hours, and I will have a donate button, and you can donate to your heart's content. Do not spend it all on me, please. I just appreciate anything you can do. Jordan Love scrambling, floats it, tosses it, dirts it, intended for someone. I don't think it was intended for almost anyone. There was a tight end in the area. I don't think it was Kraft, but that's going to bring up 4th down and 3, 4:02 left. And to extend the game to a possible 16-point lead, you have Brandon McManus coming out. A 25-yard attempt. Come on, McManus. You can't miss this shit, right? Knock on wood. All right, let's see. Well, wait for it. Kick up, and it is good. And there you are. 16-point lead for the Packers. And this game has gone all sideways if you're a Steelers fan. I mean, honestly, you got to think, Urinating Tree, who's a part of, the group with Grossi and Perna and all those guys. He's probably not having a good night. Grossi's, I'm sure, just ecstatic. Yeah, no, it's not even close. Yeah, Wild Bear, no, absolutely not. Steelers, they have no timeouts. Yeah, they have no timeouts. 4 minutes left. Like, dude, this is... Jacob, what'd you say before #help? Or me saying, I don't know. Whew, sorry. I am on one tonight. Like I said, I have been having nothing but a fun time, and I am for sure not sober right now. It's not always the case, but as football goes on, the crazier I get. Kickoff is away. Fielded at the 1, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, tries to cut back up the middle to the 25, and gets taken down around the 30-yard line, which is where Pittsburgh will take over on their next possession. I have no voice. I can feel right now that my voice is going to be freaking gone. It is going to be gone. I'm going to wake up tomorrow. I'm going to go to work, and I'm going to go and see my team, and it's going to be nothing. It's just going to be rasp. Because yelling during the Broncos game, yelling during this game, yelling during the Grossi raid. Oh my God, it's done. It's toast. It's going to be bad. It's fine right now. Not going to be tomorrow. So when you guys see me tomorrow night, it might be a little quieter just because physically I don't think I'll be able to be as loud. Rogers steps back. He's going to throw it. Caught. Steps out of bounds. And that's not going to... that's going to stop the clock. We're within 5 minutes. And actually, there might be a weird live stream coming up, depending on how many people like video games. So who was in here earlier was a really good friend of mine, Mike. He has a channel on Instagram. He does some YouTube stuff. Precision with a Purpose. On in shotgun. Rogers throws it. Caught. He's going to try and cut around the edge. Gets out of bounds. I think that's a first down. And that's going to stop the clock again. That was Roman Wilson on the reception. But he's Precision with a Purpose. He's tactical. He did some special forces stuff back when he was in the military. And to be honest, he's a really cool dude. But he loves to play video games. And he wants me to play a game with him. It's called Helldivers 2. So we might do a stream on that just for funsies. Throw to the left side, or right side. It's going to be caught and out of bounds. Gain of 6. That's Roman Wilson again. Maybe a gain of 5. What team? Whose team? Team doesn't want to hear you talk anyway. I'm not sure. I'm confused. Maybe I misunderstood. Jacob, and thank you. I appreciate it. This is like one of the funnest ones I've done in a long time. I really appreciate it. I've had a blast. This has been so much fun. 2nd down and 5. Rogers and shotgun. Backline up to his right. Steps back to pass. Pressure coming. Gets tipped. Incomplete. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. Your electric team. Yeah, no, they don't want to hear me talk anyway. Yeah. They're going to be like, all right, what are we working on today? I'll be like, go do things. Just go build. I'll be over here when you need me. You're like, you're fine. You got it. I'm just helping out here. There's another superintendent in charge. I'm just here to help. It's usually when they have questions. Oh, dude, yeah, it was... Whew, you can watch it. It's still there. I might do a short of it. Aaron Rodgers throwing deep over the middle. Oh, incomplete. Oh, boy. Yo, boy, Cheetos, my night's going great. Thank you for stopping by. I'm having a great time. We got a Tom Grossi raid tonight. The Packers are kicking the crap out of the Steelers right now, which, honestly, I love the Packers. Steelers, I don't have anything against them, but I like the Packers a little bit more. And then my Broncos beat the sticks off of the... Broncos fan, baby. I'm born and raised Colorado, so they beat the Cowboys, and that made me a happy camper today, seeing that offense show up for the first time in a while. 4th down and 5, in shotgun. Rodgers takes the snap, game on the line, throws it, caught! Oh, DK Metcalf up to the 40, maybe the 39, and they're moving the ball, but they don't have timeouts. So they're going to get down to about the 3-minute mark, and they got to do something, because they're down by 16 right now. They got to have... I mean, this is the possibility of what the Broncos did to the Giants, which is points. Rodgers in shotgun goes to throw, caught, and that's Freiermuth, about a 6-yard gain. Got to keep that chain moving. Got to keep that chain moving. Got to keep the ball moving, and if it's not going to be out of bounds, you got to go quick. Oh, dude, I know. Honestly, I don't know what I could do with that. To be honest, because like Peyton Manning and he ended with the Broncos, and you have Elway ending with the Broncos. Hard to see your guy go. Oh, pass across to the 21-yard line, and that is a first down. Rodgers is still an amazing quarterback. Like, dude is 41 years old, and he's slinging it like some of these young guys. It's just bonkers. Oh, Grogu, what happens? Oh my God, Rodgers to throw. Steps back, floats it, over the middle. Caught! No way, Roman Wilson. Oh, he drops the ball. He dropped it. Yo! Whoa! I thought that was a touchdown for sure. No, that might be a touchdown. Is that a touchdown? 1, 2. Thank you so much, Jacob. That's a touch. I think it might be a touchdown. Dude, I know, but dude, what he's doing after how he looked after the Achilles injury, yo, he is like for sure. It's a touchdown. He had 3 steps. It's a touchdown. I fucking knew it, man. Oh my good Lord. Oh my God. 25. They got to go for 2 because now they're down by 10. But there's 2 minutes. Oh, dude, they have enough time? Do they have enough time? It is a tutty. It is a tutty. There you go. Absolutely. And the thing is, like, Rodgers is only like a year older than me. And I'm like, I could do this. Absolutely could not. Absolutely no way in hell could I do this. But it's impressive to see him doing this. Because, like, when, you know, you have Tom Brady, you know, he played till an old age. We have, like, Peyton Manning and some of these other greats. They get older and they can't sling it like they used to. Right? And, dude, Rodgers, he's old. He's slinging it like he's still fucking, like, 28. He's 13 years older than that. Just absolutely wild. Yeah, onside kick nightmares. I don't know how this is going to work. All right, they got to get this 2-point conversion. Oh, there's a flag. Yeah, that's a PI. That was 100% a PI. I could have called that from here, man. Come on, Valentine. You got to know that was a PI. You're all over him. You're hanging on him like you're his coat. You're going to argue that? You're his coat. Yes, you're going to get called. Bro, let's go. Oh, I want this game to get interesting. Oh my God. It is very interesting, and I am enjoying every damn second of it, and this night has been amazing. Once again, thank you to Tom Grossi, and thank you guys for sticking with me and watching the rest of this game with me. I am having a blast. Oh yeah. There was a touchdown. Yo, wow, damn it. Grogu's ahead of me. I don't know if it's a wow, a good, or a bad wow. Oh, and it's good. All right. No, they're saying no, he dropped it. Oh, yo. Oh. Yeah, honestly, if this was the Broncos, I'd be like, no, fuck this. I want a blowout. I don't want anything interesting to happen. I want no part of interesting. I don't want interesting. I don't want to smell interesting. I don't want to look at interesting. I don't want to hear anything about interesting. I want nothing to do with interesting. As in, what is it? Conscientious observer. Kind of would like to be interesting. Sorry. I'm just saying. Devil's advocate over here. Devil's advocate. If you watch me watch the Broncos game, I will absolutely just be like, no, let's not make it interesting. I would rather die. Because no, the last thing I need on a Broncos game is another fucking heart attack. Because if you've seen my team play this year, that's literally what they've given me almost every week. You know, as someone who has lived through cancer and massive amounts of surgery, I don't need any more stress in my life. However, the Broncos somehow find a way to make it fun to give me stress. I don't like it. Oh, no, frog. It's the frog. You guys want to see the frog after this? I'll stick around after the stream. I'll show you Augie the froggy, a frog I saved from my job site. He's a little baby frog. He's very cute. I've been feeding him a bunch of little flightless fruit flies. Oh, extra. Oh, hands team. Oh, he gets it, though. Romeo Dobbs gets pushed out of bounds. Ooh, that might be the game. Frog reveal? Yes, we'll do a frog reveal at the end of the game. So stick with me till the end. We will go over a couple stats, and I'll go grab Augie the froggy, and I'll do it on stream where I feed him his flightless fruit flies, because he's such a little guy. He can only eat the little teeny tiny bugs. So I had to go find a place that actually had them. Oh, it's okay. It's amphibian, you know. Beardo frog reveal. Hashtag the frog reveal. Frog reveal 2025. It's a special event. What is it? Pay-per-view special event Beardo frog reveal. Let's get this done. Let's see that frog. All right. Jordan Love. Cuz it was turtle. We're not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? That's where it's from. And it had something to do with, I think it was the Ninja Turtles. Something came up about the Ninja Turtles. Someone said turtle, and I did turtle, turtle. And we started talking about Dana Carvey's movie Master of Disguise with the, am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? That's where that's from, Grogu. There are things I still remember even in my old age. I'm advanced and my knees hurt and I have no cartilage left. And I have 1 2/3 of a kidney. But I still got kind of memory. Sorry. I'm losing my shit tonight. I'm telling you. This stream is off the fucking rails, dude. All right. Third beer down. Fourth for the stream. All right. We ready for some ASMR? Ready? There it is. Oh, yeah. That was a good one. Yes. Hell yes. Thank you, Wild Bear. I appreciate it. Dude, I'm so excited. Honestly, real David, my kidney function is higher than average. Higher than average. I don't even have 2 full kidneys. You know, I just had tests like a week and a half ago, and they're like, yeah, your kidney function is like better than like most people younger than you. I'm like, oh, great. That's amazing. 2-minute warning. All right, 2-minute warning. Hey, maybe we do a frog reveal at the 2-minute warning. Who knows? Actually, I might not do frog reveal quite yet. Hold on, let me do one thing real fast. I gotta feed the frog first, because I cannot feed him on camera because then bugs go everywhere, and it's just not cool for anything in my life. Oh, they're already lining up. It's going to be a run up the middle, gain of 3, and it's going to be after the 2-minute warning. They're going to have a chance. Hold on, I got to knock some of these bugs down. Let me feed the frog real quick, and maybe he'll be a little bit more happy to see people. Because right now he's like, bro, you haven't fed me since this morning, and I'm like kind of bummed. Augie, you're fine. Love you, little froggy. We'll bring Augie the froggy here shortly. Promise. It's not going to not happen. It will absolutely happen. I want him to snack a little and feel more comfortable. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Yo Boy Cheetos, absolutely. 2/3 of a kidney. I got at least a couple brain cells left kicking. And it's going to be, first down. That's going to end the game right there. Wilson runs for the first down. And now the Pack get to kneel this one out. Oh my God. So this is a game. This was a man. This is a guy. Sorry. Chris Collinsworth. So here's a guy. No, but this is a game that, honestly, coming out of halftime, pretty tight. And then even going to the fourth quarter, 3-point lead for the Pack. And then it just was all Packers. And they just were like, you know what? We're not letting go. We're not letting go of this lead, and we're gonna do it. Yes, more than 27. And you know what's funny? 27, that's my lucky number. So, you know what? They finally got it done, and there you go. The Packers taking the win over the Steelers by 10 points, 35-25. We'll go over a few stats real quick, and then we will, after that, we'll do an Augie the Froggy reveal. How about that? How about a little bit of fun after? So, quick stats review. So, here we go. Stats review as we go. Jordan Love, 29 of 37, 360 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 sacks taken. Emmanuel Wilson, 11 for 61. Josh Jacobs, 13 for 33 and a touchdown. Everything else after that is kind of inconsequential. Tucker Kraft, 7 for 143 yards and 2 touchdowns on National Tight End Day. So, way to show up, Tucker Kraft. Christian Watson, 4 for 85. Romeo Dobbs, 3 for 44. Malik Heath, 3 for 29. Emmanuel Wilson, 3 for 26. Josh Jacobs, 3 for 12. And then a bunch of single receivers after that. Roman Wilson for the Steelers. Actually, sorry, Aaron Rodgers. We'll go with Aaron Rodgers first. 24 for 36. 219 yards, 2 touchdowns, took 3 sacks for 17 yards. Jalen Warren, 13 for 62, 4.8 per carry, and Kenneth Gainwell, 5 for 31, 6.2 per carry. However, 93 yards versus 94, pretty close when we come to the rush game. However, the big difference there is going to be 360 yards passing versus 202. Pittsburgh receiving, 4 for 74, 1 touchdown for Roman Wilson. DK Metcalf, 5 for 55, 1 touchdown. Calvin Austin, 4 for 28. Jonnu Smith, 2 for 17. And then you have like Pat Freiermuth, the tight end. You're hoping, hey, tight end, man. 3 receptions, but only 13 yards. No touchdowns for him. So the biggest thing of the night, though, is got to be some of the sacks and the fact that Gainwell lost a fumble, and the Packers just kind of took advantage of mistakes. Yeah, 0 for 3 is a huge one. And I think the biggest thing is if you look at who got the sacks. I mean, you have Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons got a sack, but Rashawn Gary, he got 2. That's a big deal. And then on top of that, you have... And oh God, I never with his name. Wooden with 1, but in Nagbare with a tackle for a loss. God, I'm sorry. Every time I screw that one every time, and then someone will be like, "Oh, it's this." I'm like, "Oh, I remember that," and then I don't. It's never good. But only 1 tackle for loss. Darius Slay got a single tackle for loss for the Pittsburgh defense. So this Pittsburgh defense that's supposed to be amazing got 0 sacks and only 1 tackle for loss. That's a pretty massive difference in the game when you're looking at what the potential is. And the fact that the Packers outscored the Steelers 21-6 in the fourth quarter, that is your killer right there. I mean, they were leading, and then bam, Packers come alive, and there you go. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Parsons is a game wrecker. And it's like, even if he doesn't get the sacks, it almost doesn't really matter if he's the one getting the sacks. His pressures and how he comes about the game is, like, amazing. Real David, absolutely. All right, we'll do an Augie the Froggy reveal real fast. Come here, buddy. Oh, he's eating his. Oh, yeah. He came out of his little, he likes to swim. He's out here eating. He's like chasing these flies. So here's Augie, the Froggy. You can see his little flies running around in there. And he is just having himself a time. That's the way to go, big guy. You eat those flies. Oh, wait, some of them got out of the cage. Let me take care of that. Let's knock them back in there or they squish. I don't need fucking fruit flies everywhere. They're flightless fruit flies, and they last for about, I don't know, they die pretty quick when they're outside of their little thing. So I'm not too worried about it. But Augie the Froggy, having a real good time. Guys, I cannot thank you enough. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sticking with me through the stream. We will be streaming again tomorrow night. I have more videos coming out. Dude, Augie the Froggy is my little guy. I saved him. He was on our job site. He was stuck in a trench and couldn't even jump. He was like trying to hop, and it was just like he didn't have any strength left. I think he was just stuck in there for a while. So I put a cup in front of him. He jumped in the cup. I put some water. He seemed to feel a little bit happier. I brought him home. I got him a tank. I got him some bugs. I made a little space for him. And now the dude, I come home and he starts jumping around. He like knows it's about feeding time. It's just, hey, he's my little buddy here in Arizona. You know it. That's how it goes, especially, honestly, when I'm out in the sun. I appreciate all of you for being here. I had a very amazing night, and I hope to see you guys all again tomorrow. Tomorrow and throughout the rest of the season. And to see you commenting on videos, like, subscribe, join me for some, look back on some stuff, look back at my... my power rankings for the week. Yeah. Yo Boy Cheetos is basically just like reciting fucking bars off of every tradesman's favorite lines of songs because essentially that is our life. And some of us might pull ourselves out, but it's a good time though. I love being an electrician. I love doing what I do. But hey, if she's easy, take her twice. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Tom Grassi, for the raid. Join me tomorrow night go watch my power rankings from this week. Let me know what you guys think, because I am curious what you guys think. So, leave a comment. I want to know what you guys think, because I'm going to remember, you guys being here. And I hope you guys join me tomorrow and for more streams coming up. I'll be doing Thursday Night Football. I always do as much as I can. And I would love to see you guys interact and tell me what you guys think of what I'm doing and give me some feedback. Because if I'm doing something bad, I want to know about it. If I'm doing something good, I also want to know about that. So let me know. And I can't thank you all enough for being here. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday night. It's only 8:40 here, so I'm going to have the rest of my beer, hang out, and try to go to bed so I can work early tomorrow morning. We'll see you guys soon. I'll be here tomorrow night. Grogu, thank you so much for being here, as always. Yo boy Cheetos, thank you. Everyone, oh God, I'm going to try and do this. Alina? I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Thank you so much. I will get this right at one point. Real David, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the new viewers, and I'll see you guys tomorrow and throughout the rest of the season. Good night, everybody.